Yo, hey, yo, psst. Peep game.
Okay.
It's that time again.
You ain't got a leg to stand on. I'm the man in every city that I land on. I'm in your spot, I'm putting me and my mans on. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my grown man on.
Say what?
I'm just getting my grown man on.
Say what?
I'm just getting my grown man on.
Say what?
I'm just getting my grown man on. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my grown man on.
It's time for Peep Game, the grown-ass man experience, with your host, Tommy Styles, Al Akbar Supreme, the 1%er, the big homie in charge, Joe Clark, and Cocaine, live from the War Room. For the next 2 hours, you'll be engaged in a conversation that ranges from hip-hop, entertainment, sports, some more sports, and probably some more hip-hop. So now, no further ado, let the game begin.
This is the running with the Bulls room.
Peep game.
It's the grown ass. It's the grown ass man experience.
He'll be doing the same thing. He catch you every week, though.
I am one of your hosts. They call me Tommy Styles.
You mad because I'm styling on you.
Fucko.
Man, that's how you start the show.
Man, I ain't got no left or right of here. Cats is all like in a little cluster and shit over here. But on my left, we have
Pause, nigga.
Al Akbar Supreme, the 1%er.
What up, world? Straight from Mississippi. Yeah.
That's red, nigga. Woo! Ric Flair, nigga. Woo! The power's in my head, nigga.
What the fuck?
That was straight from Mississippi. On my other left, we have the big homie in charge, Joe Clark. Y'all know him as Fat Boy Fresh.
I'm fresh.
Dressed like $1,000,000, still on the body shoes and the fly inside.
Yes. And on the ones and twos, we got King Cocaine.
Nigga alert.
100% pure, nigga. Hey, man, fuck Trump.
And for the next 2 hours, we will provide you with a full dose of hip-hop entertainment, sports, some more hip-hop, and a whole bunch of other shit. You can catch us every Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on blowradio.com.
Blue radio, son.
No, we're not at the War Room, as the intro says. We are at
I just had to point
Canbeats.
right. Nobody even
Art
pay
Space.
attention.
Hey, I got to pick up
funny
Canbeats
ass
Art
nigga.
Space.
Nigga,
You know what?
We like the military. We got different air bases, son. We at our South Side Savage War Room, son.
The Savage Room, man.
Right, we had Savage Paul War Room.
That's what I'm
man.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But we're at Canbeats Art Space, South Side. What is this called? Clark Square. Getting ready for actually the grand opening of Canbeats Art Space, which is going to be September 29th. If you are available, 3 to 7 p.m. right here, 2435. 2435 West National Avenue.
You sure, fam?
I'm not.
Right.
2435, yes. West
Across the
National
street
Avenue.
from Mickey D's.
Right.
Just go to the open pantry, then look across the street.
You'll see the Canbeats Art Space logo. But we have a grand opening. Actually, it's supposed to be pretty big because the community is going to be coming out to celebrate the mural that's on the side, on the west side of the building. There's supposed to be a lot of press and shit here, so come down and get your appearance down here and see what's up. There's gonna be some music, there's gonna be arts. AWE's gonna be here as art. I forgot what AWE stands for, but they're gonna be doing some art activities out here.
NW Root Beer?
No, AWE. I'll come up with the acronym right now.
Like,
But they're gonna be doing some activities. Gonna be some music and some art being sold. So
You been going like door to door in the neighborhood, handing out stuff?
No, but the community,
Nah.
the community people doing it. The what do you call it? The Clark Square
Neighborhood Association.
Neighborhood Association. They're actually helping put this on. So
He just been meeting the day walkers.
hey, I was See how he tried to put me out there, but he ain't gonna tell you how he ran into the day walker.
Oh, nigga,
Hey, he got fooled by the day walker.
Hey, no, not even that, nigga. When you leaving here, just get in your car and pull off. Don't take a second to adjust your radio.
Nah.
Motherfucker tried to come and jump in my whip.
Oh, somebody tried to get in your car today.
Yeah, I was like, yo, some chick just tried to jump in my car, fam, like out of nowhere.
Well, she was
and
like,
then,
you buying, Daddy?
Hey, and then when I was like,
She was like, ooh, you look familiar.
hey, check this out.
You buying, Daddy?
My window was up, right? So she couldn't hear me, and she just was at the door and tried to open the door. And I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, like, get the fuck out of here. She started laughing hysterically, fam. Like, it was crazy. I think then she tried to go and get in this nigga truck. I called and told him, like, hey, fam, pull the fuck
No,
out.
I wasn't paying no attention. So I looked over and I saw old girl laughing or whatever. She's bending over doing some shit. I was like, what the fuck going on? And that's you were calling me.
Why
like,
was she
oh,
laughing, though?
She gave Cole that laugh like,
It was crazy,
oh,
man.
you gonna act like you don't know me?
Fuck out of here.
She was like,
Like, you know you didn't pay for this before.
I had to find that funny.
All I can tell you, man. Hey, all I can tell
work hard for the
y'all,
money.
You don't want nobody just jumping in your car, man. You don't know what people be on.
you gonna
man.
act like you don't know me from that truck stop in Caledonia?
Bullshit.
I remember this.
Never.
Pickup
She was like,
truck.
big nigga coat. Don't act like you don't know me.
Big nigga.
Never, nigga.
Do not act like you don't know me, big nigga coat.
Never.
Dude, that's forever gonna be funny, dude.
BNC.
Never, my nigga. Ever.
Oh, but like I said, Canby's Art Space gonna be
Gonna be serving some customers out here in these
some
streets.
artwork. Jennifer Eppenstein is she has her artwork out on display. Actually, the artwork is all of the hands of the people in the neighborhood, and what she did was took all the hands in the neighborhood and actually put them together and made the mural. But all those hands are actually hands from people. Their studies from all the different hands that she had that modeled for the actual mural. Oh wow! So she's putting them up
Your
there.
hand up there?
No, I was not part of this.
So that's part of the neighborhood people right there?
Yeah, like those are the studies. Like she did some drawings and paintings, and did these individual studies, and then she made the overall thing at the afterward.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Niggas throwing up 6-point stars and shit. You see that? Did you see that?
GD folks.
dude, that's talented, dog. You straight the gangster, dog. I never seen that before in my life.
Oh my God, y'all niggas, man, I ain't fucking.
Hey, I went to Shorewood.
Today, man.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I had no gang activity in Shorewood.
I didn't go to Custer.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You went to Custer?
It was gangs at Sherwood, man.
You went to Custer?
Y'all niggas was lame, but it was gangs.
Why you won't answer me?
That's already known.
It was
nigga.
gangs and
I'm
Sherwood.
asking. For real.
Yeah, I went to Custer.
My bad.
LB, Lake Bluff. Lake Bluff.
Dog seemed like he was trying to avoid.
He wouldn't answer it this shit.
I'm like, nigga, you already know that shit.
It's
What the
okay.
fuck?
He went to Custer.
It is, nigga.
I mean, they closed, but you know.
Nah, nigga,
Remember
Custer's
back in
still
the day,
open.
the real was you went to Happy Hill.
Own your shit, homie.
Hey, trust me,
You
dog.
went to Happy Hill.
You
Ain't
did
no
all right
niggas-
for somebody that went
Ain't
to
no
Custer.
niggas that went to Shorewood gonna rib me for going to Custer. Fuck you, niggas.
No, we gonna read.
Oh yeah, that will happen.
We gonna read.
That ain't gonna happen.
That
But it
will
ain't gonna
happen.
be for going to Custer, nigga. It might be for something else. That might explain.
It will be
That
for you
might
going to
explain
Custer.
why you niggas weird, especially Styles in this motherfucker.
I went to Custer East Side High.
Hey, see, because
I
know. Hey, I know for a fact.
Custer
That the nigga Troy, he went to Shorewood, but he went back to the hood. So I know this already. I don't know what Styles did. But he couldn't have went back to the hood.
Why you trying to play my hood life, though?
Nigga, because it's non-existent, nigga.
Dog, why you trying to,
That's why.
Hey,
Dog went back to SP.
Praise the name.
The
Praise
hood.
the
the
name.
hood I went back to is still hood. It ain't never gonna not be hood ever. Dude.
That's Sharon Park, ain't it?
I'm talking about Atkinson when I was.
God never came outside.
Actually, the crazy thing about it, I was talking to somebody about this, real shit. Like as bad as that neighborhood was, there's a lot of people in education and shit in Milwaukee that's actually pretty professional and shit that actually grew up over there. It's kind of
That explains the
The
low
neighborhood
the
don't
low
make the
grades
people
for
bad,
MPS.
though.
I know, but they raised up out of it. and shit,
That explains the budget cuts.
Hey,
for MPS.
that explains the low GPA for MPS in this month.
Oh, damn. He just ribbed on Atkinson
he just
area.
ribbed his whole damn existence. He
Nigga,
went to
I'm
Custer.
good, nigga.
He just made your point
Nigga, I
about
made
ribbing
it,
Custer.
nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I made it, nigga.
Yeah, you made it. Nigga,
I was
you
top
made
of my class, nigga.
All right.
Shit was
Fam, you
easy.
went to Custer.
That shit was a
hard
breeze.
Top
is
of the
that
class
shit?
is 2.8.
Nah, nigga.
Graduating from
there.
Custer,
I got
this
there in
finna
the
be
three.
a breeze.
Hey, I got out of there in the 3 points, son.
A 3-point at
Hey,
Custer.
when
This
I went,
finna be
hey,
a breeze.
when I went to Custer in 19, hold on.
Valedictorian with a 3-point.
Valedictorian
went
at
to
Custer,
Custer-
this finna be a breeze.
When I went to Custer,
things around.
hey, hold on.
Summa cum laude ass.
When I went to Custer, it was a school of excellence. It was one of the
Said he
top
had
schools.
all the chords around it.
Hey, it was one of the top schools in Milwaukee when I went to Custer. That was 94, my
Nigga
nigga.
was like, what?
Custer.
I
I
know
know
people
people
say
it go up
we
to-
had
it go up to four?
it had a highly touted graduating class. No bullshit.
It was like higher than King and all that.
No, but it was
Riverside?
right up there. It was one of the top schools.
nah,
I'm telling you, nigga.
nah.
I went there, nigga. You was already out, nigga. You 48
Nah.
up in here.
He was already out.
You ain't got no idea what was going on in 95, nigga.
That was teaching. That was teaching.
I know
You was
Custer
out-
one of the
You
best
was out
schools in
working on
Milwaukee.
the railroad somewhere, nigga.
I know Custer wasn't the best school in
You was at a
95.
factory like, man, sure
I'm
would
thinking
get
like
me shit.
Tech or
Hey, he didn't say the best.
Or
He said it was up there.
It was up there. It wasn't the
I
best.
don't remember Custer being mentioned.
It was up there.
And
Nigga,
nudging.
you was already graduated too, nigga. What year you graduated?
91.
Yeah, nigga, all y'all niggas was gone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest nigga
Hey, I'm
here.
gonna say this.
what year did you graduate?
94.
When I went there for summer school, it had man hoes. I'm gonna say that. Man, that's about. That's,
I mean,
that's,
they was
that's
all
about
good,
it.
though.
I mean, everywhere had.
They was in summer school.
Oh, but shit.
It was a mixture, motherfucker.
I think when you went there though,
Was
when
a-
at the
was a whole
time
mixture.
where all the schools they didn't have summer school.
Yeah,
So
so
they
all
just
of
send
them
them.
had-
They
that was
send
the
them
only
everywhere.
school.
They
all
wasn't
had
from
a-
Custer.
That was all the yeah.
They send everybody everywhere.
There's a whole.
Hey man, Custer
That's
had some
all
nice
they
women,
imported.
dude. That was some bullshit. Like Sherwood was popping and shit, nigga.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, sure it was popping.
With a whole bunch of white women. That's why y'all mixed up
See,
now,
that's what's
man.
wrong with the world.
What's y'all, man?
Duh, cocaine
Get your
racist.
Kyrie on.
I am, nigga. I am.
This NFL got him.
Right, he's still mad. He's mad. Like shit. Fuck him. Sons of bitches. you
Fuck
sons
you and your white women, nigga.
Yes, I hope they die, and I hope they burn in hell.
You crackers?
Your white women and your pig feet. Yeah, fuck all y'all.
That's just your white women and your bitch.
That don't even match.
when that in Malcolm X league, with your white women and your pig's feet.
Them pig feet gonna be raw as a bitch. Not even cooked, nigga.
Oh man.
Hey man, that shit is crazy, man. Mom's them brought a big ass jar of pig feet back from Mississippi.
Pickle feet? Pickle pig?
You fucked them
Yeah.
up. You fucked them up.
Man, please, I don't eat that shit.
Hey, when the last time you ate pork, son? Like when you was younger?
like when I said I eat it,
Yeah.
like 12.
Oh, so you
Damn.
stopped that early? Yeah. I didn't know you stopped there. I stopped when I was 20.
Hey, straight up?
No, when I was 19, basically.
Dog, straight up, dog stopped as soon as Rakim came out and shit, for real.
Nah.
Like around that, it was around that time, dog.
No, I actually stopped because when I was like 12, because I read the biography of Malcolm X. That's why I stopped.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Word.
How'd you ready to say? Was somebody in your family made you?
No, everybody in my
Influence you?
family eat pork like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
that
stopped-
shit just don't look good though either. That pig's feet and shit. But
But you still eat pork,
I
though,
eat
right?
bacon and shit. But that
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about the pig's feet.
I mean, bacon.
And then
make
fresh, you
everything
still
better.
you
Right.
still
You
eat
know what I'm saying?
you still eat
I
pork.
rarely eat pork. I'm just being honest with you because my wife don't eat it. So
Okay.
you tend to eat what she cooked and shit.
Yeah.
Plus, you just tend to eat whatever your spouse kind of eat. Y'all kind of start having the same habits in a sense.
Well, see, it depends. Like in my house, everybody in my house eat ribs. And when I barbecue,
But
I
you
make
don't,
ribs.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat it.
I mean, I will eat
and I cook
bacon and
ribs.
shit.
Like I cooked ribs this summer, and I was like, I hadn't cooked them in so long, and I was like, damn, this is weird as fuck cooking shit that you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Because ribs take a long time, and you got to cook them a certain way for them to be good. You got to put effort in like a motherfucker. And
So
then
how
you
they
don't eat
taste
it.
when you was done?
Yeah, how do you know how they taste?
Everybody told me that it was good. It was like, damn, these motherfuckers off the chain. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I believe you. 'Cause
That's the
Tasha,
only way you
if
can
I get
know.
a hankering for a pork chop, she'll fry one for me. And it'll be good as fuck. But
That's the only way you can
I
know.
don't really partake. Only time I really eat pork is if we go out for pizza. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
So if y'all go out for breakfast, you don't order bacon?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I mean, every now and then I might want a real hamburger because we eat a lot of turkey, ground turkey. But I might want to get a real.
Like I get you.
I might want to go to Cops and be like, "Fuck it."
yeah.
I'll be
I ain't
sick
gonna
the
lie,
next day, but it'd be
'cause-
worth it.
Because I ain't.
Come
I
on,
ain't
off beef. You don't eat beef either.
Not
You said a
that
real hamburger. That's what I'm asking. So you
I-
don't eat beef?
because she don't eat pork or beef. So when we at the crib cooking, most of the meals revolve around chicken, fish, turkey.
That's why me and Ty so cool, because I don't eat pork or beef. So when I be talking to her, you know, like we be talking about like what she gonna.
But
fix.
that's why she don't fuck with you, because you pork and beef.
She be telling me what she gonna fix, and I'll be like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not.
But I had stopped when I was like 17. I had stopped eating beef, and then I ain't eat no more beef again until I was like 26.
Word.
But you just ate them two McDoubles.
It's chicken
Right.
and fish.
Well, shit, now I'm 40 something. So yeah, I had stopped, and then shit. I remember when I was in the academy and shit. I went to Moe's and got a steak. That was my first time eating this shit. Now I kind of wish I had never did it again.
Yeah.
Steak hard to give up, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, a good,
Man,
delicious
I
good
ass steak.
ribeye. You don't eat beef either?
Nah, I stopped eating beef first.
So you don't eat it no more?
Nah, it was that it was just raw steak that I had, dog. It wasn't cooked all the way. You know how you ask for something to be cooked a certain way, and it wasn't cooked all the way. I didn't really realize it until I like took a couple bites, and I just.
So you used to order your shit well?
No, I used to order mine kind of like it was all the way done. I ain't like no red.
I like mine pink and a little.
Yeah,
I like mine pink.
So I ain't like none of that. So when I got it and it was kind of red and it had like a little bit of blood in it, I was like, nah, man.
Yeah, pink, no.
This
A1.
ain't for me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
After that,
mushrooms. You
nigga,
gotta have the
stop.
fungus.
Yes.
Nigga, stop. That was it.
Man, I need a ribeye right now. Quit talking.
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of heavy steak. I'll eat a burger here or there, but that's about it.
But see, that'd be the worst shit when you start eating the burgers again.
Yeah.
Especially if you're eating the buns and all that
Because
shit.
burgers are available everywhere, man.
I'd rather just eat a steak.
Yeah.
So you can go anywhere and get a
right.
motherfucking
I
burger.
would too. That's what I'm saying. But if you hungry, you be like, fuck it, let me go and get this burger.
Yeah.
Hold me over to whatever. You know.
I eat that pork chop.
Said, dog, motherfuckers is, you know, it's trendy now to straight up become like vegetarian or pescatarian. You know what I'm saying?
But that's off the damn documentary.
Off of that
everybody
documentary.
was
I ain't
watching.
watched it yet.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I only eat fish and chicken at this point, so I just feel like, man, you know, I can only go so far. I might could cut out chicken, but that shit is hard, man. Wings good as a bitch.
Well, let me ask you this,
you know what I'm saying? Wings good as a motherfucker, fam.
I know you don't eat pork, but you do like seafood and like shellfish and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people for the same reason they don't eat pork is why they don't eat like shrimp and shit like that.
Because they say they scavengers.
Yeah. So do you?
You know, I guess I look at it a little differently.
I mean, they say that about fish too, though.
Because you know,
some fish are like bottom
catfish,
dwellers.
especially
but
catfish.
fish, yeah, they said about catfish. Man, fuck that. Catfish good as a bitch. Hey, but no, man, you know, like fish come out the water. It's a whole different process than seeing a pig and seeing what a pig eat versus a fish. It's just way more disgusting.
Even though a pig eat, a catfish eat the same shit as a pig. It ain't the same.
in water.
Okay.
I think being in water really makes a difference. Like I honestly do. Plus, cleaning a catfish ain't that hard. I mean, if you ever clean fish, cleaning fish ain't that hard. I mean, you can see whatever.
Cleaning a catfish is hard. You need pliers for that shit.
I mean,
Not
parts,
gut
but
it and rip the
it's
skin
not
off.
like
gutting it and seeing what's in it ain't really
So
hard. like that.
so as far as I know that what a pig eats, catfish eats shit.
Catfish eat anything on the bottom of the water. So if I'm fishing and I kill a fish and throw it back in and go to the bottom, it's gonna eat it.
Catfish eats that, whitefish.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fish that are just bottom dwellers.
They're just scavengers, basically.
Shrimp, all that. But whatever on the bottom, they eat it.
I fuck some catfish though.
And some shrimp.
I mean,
You
I'm
fuck the catfish.
I'll fuck some
He did say that. Did he say that?
Yes, he said that.
I said I fuck with some
Hey,
catfish.
you know,
No, that's not what you said.
That's not what you said. You said you'll fuck. You said you'll
said I
smash
fuck some catfish.
You said you'll smash some catfish. Now we don't know what type of little animalistic shit you on, fam. We're gonna let
that's-
you live though, because this might be some new
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Whatever.
hey! I'm gonna say this
Hey.
shit right here. I missed y'all.
Hey.
I'm gonna say that shit. I'm gonna say that. I missed y'all and shit.
It's good to be home.
This bullshit right here. I missed y'all. All right.
Hey man,
y'all made me say that shit. Hey, we got a lot of shit lined up for our show tonight, but I don't know what that shit is. But we're gonna start off talking about the Halloween party. I know because we got the Halloween party, the hip hop Halloween party that's popping up. Everybody talking about it because
we needed before you go any further about this Halloween shit. We need to figure out a costume.
We ain't gonna do it on air, though.
Hey, no, hold on. We got a costume, and you know what, man?
We need to solidify.
Hey, it comes to a point where you just got to go by majority rules, fam. And everybody just got to roll, man.
Yeah, but we
is that how you feel about
the
Trump?
most stubbornest nigga in this world?
All right, well,
hey, if we was going by majority rules, Hillary won.
She didn't win the electoral college.
But I was just saying though, let's not
I'm just saying.
not get into the schematics of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Trump, we just came off an eventful weekend of NFL football based off of some protests and some comments made by number 45. Like you said, we're going to talk about the Halloween party on October 27th at the Point. Special guest DJ Bizone.
Yes, sir.
So, however that shit happened, I got to holler
at
no
drop a bomb for Bizone or something?
I was trying to, man. I was looking up some shit.
Okay.
My fault.
Thank you.
DJ Bizone. So, if you are under a rock, you don't know who DJ Bizone is. DJ Bizone is probably top 5. Top 5, Milwaukee.
Word.
Top 5.
Easily.
Milwaukee. Number one.
What 4 is better than him?
Well, no, he wasn't saying that he's number 5. He's just saying top 5. We wasn't giving nobody a ranking.
Yeah, I understand that. But
you know,
we ain't giving nobody a ranking.
Okay, I'm gonna say him, DMT, and JDL are top 3.
That's 3 the hard way. So
right,
and that's the crew.
As you putting them in the top 5?
Yeah,
3 of them?
yeah.
Oh.
Together they cold as hell.
Man,
3 the hard way. Son.
If you've been to Highbury on Needle to the Groove, they're all there spinning. They tag team and they cold, like they cold. And they'll mix off of somebody else's mix right off the bat. So JDL and whatchamacallit old school dudes. So JDL and
Cole,
DMT.
like, how dare you not mention me?
Right. Oh nah, nigga, I'm not just saying that at all. I don't even think that, nigga.
Oh yeah, and King Cocaine.
Nah, nigga, I don't think that.
Oh yeah, and King Cocaine. Oh yeah,
I don't do that at all. I'm not even thinking that. This nigga tripping.
No, JDL and DMT, they old school cats, so they like our age, and they've been spinning for years, so their knowledge base of music is like outstanding. But the fact that Bizone ain't that, I don't know how old Bizone is, but he's got a knowledge base of music that I would think that somebody his age wouldn't know, but I guess it comes from listening to a lot of music.
Been with them cats.
Right, and you know how we grew up. We don't ever know how he grew up. He probably grew up the same way, listening to music.
And just loving taking his craft seriously.
He takes it very seriously. Takes it very seriously. So it's an honor to have dude at this spot and spinning for us the whole night. Actually, right?
Yeah.
We got him the whole night.
Well, actually, I'm gonna start for a little bit.
I'm gonna come after you finish.
Word, son. That's the best thing.
Hey, what we should do is all stand around him.
When you're set over, I'll be there.
We should stand all around him and look at our watch.
Hey, y'all
when
can do that
Bizone
coming,
nigga,
but
Noonie.
Right.
Y'all can try to do that, but nigga, I know. Hey, I know what I'm doing, son.
But hip hop Halloween, get your favorite Halloween costume and make it hip hop.
Make it hip hop.
That's all it is.
So when you say make it hip hop, what do you mean?
Just wear a gold chain or something. You know what I'm saying?
Eye patch like Slick Rick.
You know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
how
Throw
about
on
this?
The Kango.
It's always like the big shit is like a movie that come out around Halloween. People always have those.
So if you dress like Michael Myers, you should have like a knife and a gold chain on.
Right.
Word.
Or some shell toe Adidas on.
Some shades or some shit.
Right. Or if you want Wonder Woman, get some bangles on shit.
Or if you Wonder Woman, wear a thong.
Damn.
I said that.
No comment.
Yes.
I said yes. The rhythm, the rebel.
I want to see Wonder Woman dressed like Trina. That's hip hop, son.
Yeah, there we go.
Or just come as Trina.
That too.
Yeah,
you could be the baddest bitch.
Actually, you could be the hip hop artist too, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to put a spin on it.
Artist,
you could be the hip hop artist that we got to figure out who you are, or you could be a mixture of two, like kind of juxtaposed
Right,
two
because
together.
we got a lot of people out there that look like some hip hop artists.
What you mean?
Just in general.
Y'all shouldn't have said. Half these chicks finna come as TLC. Whatever.
That's what's the name.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, looking at.
Yeah, somebody did come as TLC.
Broccoli came as Left Eye one year.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's his name came as Humpty.
Ooh.
Rod.
It's like a couple people came as Humpty.
Yeah, and my one guy Marquise came as Humpty.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Hey, and you know what? I was looking because I posted some pictures to the event page. And I was looking at them pictures, and I remember we was doing that vote thing because they had both of the Humpties in the voting contest, and I think Ryder won. No disrespect to fam, but the other cat had like the fur. He had like a whole bunch of like extra shit that looked like some shit Humpty would wear. You remember when Humpty had on the whole fur and shit?
Yeah.
I think Deuce was actually better, but I think
sound like
Rod
hate,
won because he was popular.
He won.
No, I'm not hating. I'm just giving my opinion. I was looking at the pictures, son.
It's on air and you record. Yeah, it's hate.
My God. This nigga said it's hate. What the fuck?
This hate is brought to you by Big Nigger Coach.
Hey, that shit ain't that funny.
And the fine folks at Pride of Lions.
Oh my God. The fine folks at Pride of Lions. That was hilarious.
Shit,
hey, we're gonna talk about shit, whatever, motherfucker. Pass this king cocaine.
What, nigga? Say that shit again. Nigga.
Yeah, hey, you ain't gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about, nigga?
I don't know what the fuck we gonna talk about. That's
Yo, you don't know the topic?
Cocaine. No,
that nigga was like, humana.
Pass this shit to king cocaine. Actually, I said two of the topics already. I said two of the topics. Halloween party. We said Donald Trump, NFL. What else are we gonna talk about? The LeBron James
press conference.
There we go.
And then we might slide in, is there any instance that it's okay for your spouse to tell you no if you want to, you know what I'm saying?
That was a great topic.
Smash.
That was a great
Is there any instance that it's okay for your wife or your husband to tell you no if you trying to smash?
And the fresh desk.
You know
Yeah, people, we got some good shit and some bullshit at the fresh desk this week. But it's a lot of hip hop out this last few weeks.
Yeah, it was. While you was gone and shit. While you was out, motherfucker. So, hey, man, you listening to? We'll be back.
First I'm a star with my nigga Al Mac, the first real nigga I lost, even though he used to gang bang, but never let us see his chain swing. But that's that Jesus piece lost, cause he would've rocked the wheel, but instead he rocked a hair full of braids braided by his girl Lacey. Went to Simeon, nigga had gang kinda cold, never killed a soul, so we never had a problem with thinking us ever getting old. Living life like it never would happen, shit, niggas dying, like life really going full circle. Thought we was gonna live to see it all, to that day that he died in a head-on collision with a motorcyclist. True. Cool niggas die too. Yeah, nigga, it's true. Cool niggas die too. It could happen to me, it could happen to you. But yeah, it's true. I met Tamiko when I went to high school. They stayed around the corner, but shit, I never knew. Yeah, me and Kizo Kane in the basement playing drums, making music. While she fussing, yelling down the stairs, I'm on the phone, you losers. I remember late for school every morning, thirsty for that Mickey D's. Not knowing the death of a mother matured her very quickly. So we gon' fast forward school, graduated, went to college, got married. They had a pretty little girl, but the world couldn't make cut. Tardy died from a seizure at her daughter's birthday party. It's true. Cool niggas die too. Yeah, nigga, it's true. Cool niggas die too. It could happen to me, it could happen to you. But yeah, it's true.
Blue Chuck, swing Glocks, they both in my pants. I'm a gangster, I can't do no wrong. Fuck with the lights out and say I love you, baby. Cause tomorrow may not make it to me. I got a kilo in the 7 Series. When a crime wave crack, nigga, I bet the gun sell plat. ATF be on that sucker shit. They hate a black nigga when getting money's involved. Got an ounce in my drawers. I just wanna live forever, my nigga. Take the blue pill, crack the axial. If Q said it, then you know that shit real. Pistol grip pump on my lap all times. I used to drive a Hyundai with the dimes inside. Now drive-bys by the marks that kill baby's kids. So the gun is who my role model is. They in this crib in the biz. Look, I'm never half on my stepping, I'm never not with my weapon. So you'll get got in a second, like.
Cool niggas die too. Yeah, nigga, it's true. Cool niggas die too. It could happen to me, it could happen to you. But yeah, it's true.
Alright, man, just for a few seconds. If you got somebody that you lost that was vital to your life, I mean, you feel like you really got a real guardian angel right now. I mean, as I say mine, you know what I mean? I love for you to say yours too at the same time. Yeah, get ready. 1, 2, 3, go.
Teresa, Ernestine,
1, 2, 3, go.
Lavera Atkins, Roof Gang, OC Tennessee,
1, 2, 3, go.
Wayman Taylor Senior,
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah. They plan was to knock me out the top of the game, but I overstand they truth is all lame. I hold cannons that shoot balls of flame right in they fat mouth, then I carve my name. Nah, it's too real. Nah, it's true king. It's however you feel. Go ahead, you swing. Your arm's too short to box with God. I don't kill soloists, only kill squads. Fame went to their head, so now it's fuck guys. Yesterday you begged for a deal, today you tough guys. I seen it coming, soon as I popped my first bottle, I spotted my enemies trying to do what I do. Came in with my style, so I followed you. I kept changing on the world since barbecue. Now you wanna hang with niggas I hung with? Fuck bitches I hit, it's funny, I once said, if I ever make a record, I take a check and put something away for a rainy day to make my exit. But look at me now, 10 years deep, since the project, bench with cracks in my socks sleep. I never asked to be top of rap's elite, just a ghetto trap trying to learn the traps of the streets. But look at me now. Wait a sec, give me time to explain. Women in fast cars, diamond rings could poison a rap star with suicidal. High smoking so much lie, I saw dead birds flying through a broken sky. Wish I could flap wings and fly away to where black kings in Ghana stay, so I could get old, my flesh rot away. But that'll be the day when it's peace, when my gat don't need to spray, when these streets are safe to play. Sex with death, indulging these women, vision my own skeleton swimming in eternal fire. Broads play with pentagrams in their vagina, like the exorcist. Then they gave birth to my seeds, I beg for God's help. Why they love hurting me? I'm your disciple, a thug certainly. I'm the N, the A to the S-I-R. If I wasn't, I must have been Escobar. 45 in my waist, staring at my reflection in the mirror, sitting still in the chair like my conception. When everything around me got cloudy, the chair became a king's throne. My destiny found me, it was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to, and God, I'm so thankful.
Kill 'em all, odd future wolf gang. Kidnap a vampire and drain all his fucking veins. Wolf Grey Jordans uses intestines for the strings. Snatch up Rihanna and throw her in front of a fucking train. And sniff a fucking unemployment line of cocaine. Tie Lil B up to a full tank of propane. Swag, now watch him cook. And just stand there and look. Have a bonfire with old Harry Potter books. Martians versus goblins, goons versus the crooks. And since me and Toon had Viacom shook, I should've got a real ass pirate to do the hook. Maybe Jack Sparrow, maybe Peter Pan's nemesis. My power limitless, like Blanco on Sega Genesis. Superhero, mad that Marvel overlooked me, cause Spider-Man and Hulk straight push. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
Goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
It's the goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
I'm a goddamn God.
Yeah, no. Motherfucking Mars.
Goddamn God.
We are not the same, I am a Mars.
A year ago, I was poor somewhat. Now my future's brighter than Christopher's new haircut. Bruno Mars is still sucking dick and fucking male butts in the same closet that Tyler Perry gets clothes from. I suck, where the fucking ring pops. You got a better chance of getting a copy of Detox. Wolf Gang, we rock, rock, and that shit was expected like Jason whenever he name drops.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Jesus, motherfucking Teresa. This nigga gang got Wolf Haley for this feature. My team is running shit like we have full cleat Adidas. Getting chased by the police is on a full-bred cheetah. Bishop Eddie caught me trying to escape. Bag full of dragon and Nicki Minaj mixtape. Dragging all you fags to the back of the log cabin. Fall back like LeBron's hairline
bitch,
against the Mavericks. You lost.
Goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
It's the goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
I'm a goddamn God.
Yeah, no. Motherfucking Mars.
Goddamn God.
We are not the same, I am a Mars.
Chuck, fuck with. I do, cause Lil Tunchi always bless me. He killed me on my own track, so what? Not you, fuck you. I spit like I had kids with Erykah Badu. I fucked her on the day of that naked video shoot. I was sucking that pussy like it was wonton soup. Then I hit LeBron mom and Bron's coupe with Delonte West tape, and we had bonbons too. And Cleveland cheerleaders, they had pom-poms too. So I smacked them bitches wearing Bishop Don Juan suit.
Where was Snoop?
I don't know, probably doing what the Crips do. But when I'm with my uncle, fuck it, then I'm a Crip too. And I will Crip Weezy, Crip Jones, and Crip you. Now I'm the dog father walking with a shih tzu. Mad that DC Comics overlooked me, cause Captain America straight bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
Goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
It's the goddamn God.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
I'm a goddamn God.
Yeah, no. Motherfucking Mars.
Goddamn God.
Bitch, I'm a motherfucking Mars.
No time for the summer. Yeah, no love for the summer. Yeah. Look, yeah, new Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. Those are for the summer. Those are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. Yeah, new Jeep, no top, those are for the summer. Those are for the summer. Those are for the summer.
Sunset, now I'm on another mission. I fuck with Shawty tough, she got another twist. And y'all could get this money if y'all niggas listen. Rather have designer pasta pissing. Been hustling, I've been living, I'm just trying to have it all. Had to see the bigger picture, glad I wasn't thinking small. Once they see you in position, they just pray for you to fall. Hate to see a nigga winning if they feel they ain't involved. I'ma run it up and ball, I'm the one your bitches call. Get into it with my partners, I ain't gotta fuck with y'all. Riding big, I'm sitting tall, got to run it from a crowd. This the top shelf shit, y'all the middle of the mall. Heard you speaking down on me when you on that pillow, talking to the same little hoes that the little homies tossing. Better get to your business, know know you see a nigga bossing. Stay mouth niggas hate to see a nigga flossing. Yeah, new Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Yeah, new Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. Straight facts, pimpin', it's the payback. Got 'em being paid, dudes spent it and I made that. Ever since the beige lack, serving niggas straight crack, smoking on a night shift. Homie, this a late snack. Never said nothing I didn't mean. First they shit on your dream, then they treat you like a king. Once they see you, I king. Ain't too caught up in the bling, but I'll give me some things. Young Brady in the game, got a bunch of them rings. Keep it playin', and I'll keep you around. Ain't gotta see you, we ain't holding hands, walking around. No Galleria, got a stable like Destiny's Child. A couple divas, J-Lo, couple of Selma Hayeks and wanna leave. Fuck a friend, bruh, show me the money, we gotta build. Stuck off in the cycle, it's hard to swallow that pill. Brainwashed niggas, they getting high, getting killed. Don't confuse getting paid with being real. Nah, new Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. New Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Yeah, new Jeep, no top, doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer. Doors are for the summer.
Mac, I'm gone. A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet in my mind. Cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Cause my seconds, minutes, hours go to the almighty dollar and the almighty power of that chopper. Sister, brother, son, daughter, father, motherfucker, copper. Got the Maserati dancing on the bridge. Pussy poppin', tell the coppers, ha 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 ha. You can't catch them, you can't stop them. I go by them goon rules. If you can't beat them, then you pop them. You can't man them, then you mop them. You can't stand them, then you drop them. You pop them, cause we pop them like Orville Redenbacher. Motherfucker, I'm ill. Yeah. A million here, a million there. Sicilian bitch with long hair, with coconut dairy gear, like smoking the thinnest air. I open the Lamborghini, hoping them crackers see me. Like, look at that bastard Weezy. He's a beast, he's a dog, he's the motherfucking problem. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing. You ain't scaring nothing. On some faggot bullshit. Call him Dennis Rodman. Call me with your own beach. Call me on my sidekick. Never answer with it's private. Damn, I hate a shy bitch. Don't you hate a shy bitch? Yeah, I hate a shy bitch. She ain't shy no more. She changed her name to my bitch. Yeah, nigga, that's my bitch. So when she asks for the money, when you through, don't be surprised, bitch. And it ain't trickin' if you got it. But you like a bitch with no ass. You ain't got shit. Motherfucker, I'm ill, not sick. And I'm okay, but my watch sick. Yeah, my drop sick. Yeah, my Glock sick. And my knot thick. I'm ill. Motherfucker, I'm ill. Yeah. See, they say I'm rapping like Big J and Tupac, Andre 3000. Where is Erica Badu at? Who that said they gon' beat Lil Wayne? My name ain't big, but I keep that flame name. Who that wanna do that, boy? You knew that, you that smiler. And I be this shit, now you got loose powers. I don't owe you like 2 vowels, but I would like for you to pay me by the hour. And I'd rather be pushing flowers than to be in the pen sharing showers. Tony told us this world was ours, and the Bible told us every girl was sour. Don't play in alcohol and it don't smell her flower. Call me Mr. Carter, Mr. Lawnmower. Boy, I got so many bitches like I'm Mike Lowry. Even Gwen Stefani said she couldn't doubt me. Motherfucker, I say life ain't shit without me. Chrome lips poking out the coop look like it's pouting. I do what I do and you do what you can do about it. Bitch, I can turn a crack rock into a mountain. Damn man, don't you compare me, cause there ain't nobody near me. They don't see me, but they hear me. They don't feel me, but they feel me. I'm ill.
To the grown ass man experience. Peep game.
Peep game.
Peep game.
Grown ass man experience. We back.
This nigga, dog.
Hey, you can catch us every Tuesday right here on blowradio.com. But you can also catch us on Twitter at PeepGame414. On Instagram at Peep414. You can also catch the recaps on Dropbox. We're going to drop those links out there for y'all to listen to the replay. So download Dropbox so you can check out the replay of the show if you miss the live broadcast. But you know what you could do? Just listen to the live broadcast and just be happy and shit. You know, you could do that. But going to recap the songs that have been played and we'll pass this off to King Cocaine.
Yo, word, man. Hey, yo, we started off with BJ Chicago Kid featuring Schoolboy Q. That's called It's True. We went to Nas, You're the Man. You know what I'm saying? Went over to the West Coast to The Game featuring Lil Wayne and Tyler the Creator. That was Martians versus Goblins. Then we went down south to Houston featuring, that was LES. That was Doors Off. If you ain't heard of LES, it's LE $, actually. Look some of his albums up. If you enjoy like just straight up ride music, they got some nice little beats and decent lyrics. Dude probably got some nice shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, we went to the Lil Wayne joint, and that was a Millie. And we wanted to send our condolences out to Peep Game family, to the Hayes, Sean S. Hayes, and his wife Erica, because Erica lost her cousin. His name was Fred Harmon, and that was actually somebody that Sean grew up with as well, from the Franklin Heights area in Wisconsin. So we just wanted to send a salute out to them. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. That's why the Lil Wayne was played?
Word. That was fan favorite artist.
All right.
So rest in peace to Freddie.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
On the flip side of that, also, in the celebratory sense, give shout out, happy birthday to this nigga El Akbar Supreme, the 1% and shit.
Word, son.
You know what I'm saying?
That's red, nigga.
Nigga, do that shit 43 times.
No, it's rare.
And then laughing at that.
Hey, shout out to another L Fatah, his birthday.
Word,
went
son.
down to ATL. Celebrated with him and Poindexter. What's our real name? Poindexter.
Chris Hill.
Chris Hill, my bad.
AKA Kettle One.
Kettle One, the Kettle One killer.
Kettle One bandit.
Hey, dude, don't have a show. Don't have a show with a whole bunch of ad-libs. Hey, how come you don't play your shit in there?
What you talking about?
Yo, Peep Game.
Oh, no. Hey, I don't even know what the hell that was for, dog. That shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Peep Game. It's dog voice. I played it a couple shows ago. Dog refused to let that go.
Yeah.
Anyway, we started off the show talking about some of the topics we're going to talk about, but I want to make sure I reiterate. October 27th
Word.
is the Halloween party.
Word.
That's all I got to say.
At the point.
What time it start?
Start at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying?
So you bring, it's $10.
Yeah.
It's $10 if you bring a
donation.
Male or female hygiene product.
Yeah, basically.
Or if you contribute to what Tina
Well, if
King's
you don't
Time
bring
of the Month Club.
If you don't bring it, it's 15.
All right, there we go.
Door.
Just so we know.
But right now, you can get your tickets right now online for $10. The early bird special.
Oh,
There
word.
you go.
And them already been popping. So y'all need to get on it because they already actually been selling.
DJ Bizone on the
saying?
ones and twos.
Word, son.
Drop a cool
Homer
bomb.
Blow hosting. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And, you know, come
I'm
with your
warm the
best.
spot up.
come with your best. It's still not October yet, so you got a whole month and a few days to get your outfit together.
We're going to have a photo booth out there. We're going to have a lot of little stuff jumping off.
And I know, and it don't cost that much. Just go to the Goodwill, get your little outfit.
Right.
They be having costumes. Some of these Goodwills, if you go to the ones out, they have that shit put together for you.
Yeah, you can get a brand new costume too.
Yeah.
And we ain't charging $30 to get in. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna be a costume contest like the last joint we had. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a grown folks event.
Word.
I mean, come through, drop off your donations for a good cause, and if you need to go to another party, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Make your rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Party
saying?
fork with a cause. How often do you get a chance to do that?
So the address is 906 South Barclay.
Yes, sir.
906 South Barclay. The point is in Walker's Point, actually. How about that?
That's why they call it the point.
Where they get the name from. Shit. Anyway, so like I said, also we had some controversy this weekend. It started off. This was it Friday or Saturday? I can't remember what day it was.
Friday,
where the man they call Agent Orange, number 45, got in front of a crowd. I can't remember where he was, but spoke against the NFL players that are protesting and following suit to what Colin Kaepernick has kind of started. Before I keep on going, shout out to Colin Kaepernick for actually sparking something that everybody was like, what do you plan to actually to do accomplish with kneeling? It's not just kneeling. Now it got to the point where you got the president stating that the NFL owner should fire all the sons of bitches who are kneeling during the national anthem, getting them off the field,
right?
Which has actually created the irony of some type of solidarity and shit in the NFL,
right?
Across the league.
Because they sons of bitches for kneeling, but very fine people hold motherfucking hate rallies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just if you want to put things in context,
right?
Very fine people hold hate rallies, but sons of bitches kneel in protest of, not in protest of the flag, not in protest of the anthem, protest of police brutality, and them is sons of bitches.
Now, interesting thing, I didn't know this. I didn't pay no attention to it, and I knew that the NFL was in cahoots with some type of with the United States Armed Forces, whatever. But before a certain point, probably before 9/11, I'm assuming
2009,
when all the NFL the teams weren't even out on the field during the national anthem.
Nope.
Didn't realize that. Never paid any attention to it. But through a campaign trying to encourage patriotism. The NFL and
enrollment.
Right.
Yeah.
They did a lot of pro military armed forces advertising. Yeah. And
for money.
Exactly. Yeah. So you remember like on Memorial Day not Memorial Day, Veterans Day, you have the Veterans Day uniforms or whatever, or something of that sort, and camouflage this and that. But that was a campaign that the NFL and the armed forces got together in cahoots to. They actually paid the NFL to actually advertise during this time to actually increase enrollment.
That whole thing,
which is interesting to say at least.
What's even more interesting about that is, I forget who it was, but they had a little like video on that, and it was saying how basically them doing that is against the federal government flag code and how the flag should be used.
Absolutely,
right.
they totally.
Totally
I saw that
federal law by doing all that.
They're saying that you shouldn't
talk on that,
right?
They posted that you're not even supposed to. The flag isn't supposed to be laying flat and laying down
horizontal.
Yeah. You ain't supposed to wear handkerchiefs, flag
T-shirts or shirts.
Dude. It's just the media, man, and the powers that be that change the narrative. They're not even talking about why this man took a stance and took a knee, but it's more about why these dudes doing it.
Who is the white dude? I can't remember his name on First Take.
Max Kellerman.
Yeah,
Max cold.
Dog cold as shit. Like dog is.
Oh, he be on it.
He owned his shit
he
for
woke.
real, man.
Woke.
He woke as hell.
You know who else is woke? I heard Pop speak today. This dude.
Popovich.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Greg Popovich.
Well, he been up on
is
it.
woke. This man basically said that if you don't realize that you are privileged being born white, then something is wrong with you. He said that life is 100-yard dash, and you're born at the 50-kilometer of his 100-yard dash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he just kept it 100%. I just really appreciate that guy for doing that, because the fact of the matter is nothing can change without the help of our white brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's when people, unfortunately, that's when people really start listening. I bet you Donald Trump didn't even know, speaking of our Caucasian brothers and sisters, I bet you he didn't even know that Colin Kaepernick was mixed or was adopted by a white family.
Mm-hmm.
He meant that SOB comment, to insult a black woman, but he really was insulting a white woman, you know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
But there's so many levels to that, man. Like, for one, to just say, sons of bitches because somebody take a position in the form of protest, is one thing. But then it's like, it's a bunch of bullshit in the game because the NFL didn't care about anything until something happened that they felt that could hurt their product on a larger scale. So now, the commissioner come out with a statement, so-called trying to protect the players' rights. But he wasn't doing that prior to Trump bringing this negative narrative to the whole thing, because he feel like Trump's influence could make people be like, you know what, more people ain't finna watch now. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, well, even before Trump really started saying stuff,
people wasn't watching.
The ratings had went down.
Yeah, and without a doubt. But I'm just saying, so now they getting worried because this is a base of the people that they definitely don't want to lose, that they thinking that they could possibly lose. You know what I'm saying? But what was crazy about it was, it's like 8 NFL owners that donated like $1 million to Trump
to his campaign,
to his inauguration, campaign. So when you look at that on the scope of things, it ain't like this is like the first crazy thing Trump has said. Dude been saying crazy shit for a long time. I mean, damn, you could just go back and all the shit he done said. He called Obama racist. He got on Twitter and was talking about Obama was racist and this and that, just the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So Trump's been saying shit forever. None of them owners, none of them had a problem with anything that he was saying prior to this, because this hurts their pockets.
I think there's two things.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that I think they were just Republicans. And I'm not defending them, but I'm thinking that they realized that it was a money thing. They saw green at first, but then once he started saying this stupid stuff, they realized that their supporting him was a mistake.
Yeah, but some of them ain't renounced it though. You know what I'm saying? They ain't renounced their report, but they support of him though.
I understand that, but I'm just saying that they supported him for one reason, and then that's the same reason that some of them are trying to back off. Just like Rex Ryan said that he had a rally.
Yeah,
for
I seen him
last night, or the night before last. He said that he had a rally for
where he came out and introduced him.
Yeah, and he was big up in him, and he actually admitted, "Damn, I think I made a mistake after all this rhetoric he's been spitting over the last weekend."
Because I don't agree with that.
But Tom Brady even spoke out. He wouldn't even go see President Obama.
He didn't take no knee though.
But one thing we have to understand,
he did lock arms though.
One thing we have to understand with those, only
12% of the people did it.
One thing we got to understand with these owners though is, yeah, they may have donated that money to him for his campaign, but the bottom line is they have other business
agendas about business. That green, bro.
I mean, if I can afford an NFL franchise, I got big money wrapped up in some other shit somewhere else. Yeah. And they figure they give Trump that $1 million. That's going to help them financially on the other side of things.
And then but on the flip side of that, because they give them that $1 million, people starting to back off. They like, damn, that wasn't a good investment.
But see, I think this is like the thing that I know I said before, and a lot of other people said, like how Cole just said. Now they trying to change since the money, it might get affected. That's what should have been happening originally. Instead of saying you're going to protest the NFL, you should have been protesting all the sponsors of the NFL. Right. That way, that make them react faster, because that's where the money is really at.
And then not only that, man, I'm going to just be honest with you. Okay, it's good we took a knee and locked arms and showed, solidarity, but realistically, what is that doing? If the players don't stop, it's 70% black.
Yep.
Don't take your ass on the field. This should end next week.
Like, for instance, remember the shit happened with, I know it's the NBA, but with Clippers and Sterling. And then they was like, y'all need to do something about this coach. And then the old Clippers team, they was like, well, fuck it, we ain't gonna play.
They took dude team.
Yeah, they was like,
they took fam team.
They was like, no, we ain't.
So that couldn't happen in the NFL?
I mean, it possibly could.
Bruh, you got
it's a larger.
How many
No,
weeks
it's a
is
larger
NFL?
body of people
you
than
got
one
16
team. Though.
weeks.
That's the only thing.
90 or some shit.
It's a larger body of people than one team. And the other thing is, so you got veterans that's in the NFL, like people that was in the service that's black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them people, they have a different pride for the flag, so they out there, you know. And I don't knock that because everybody's choice is their own. It's kind of like us. Like, I think I'm the only one here that's kind of boycotting. Like, I ain't watched the NFL
I haven't
this
watched
year.
any yet.
Oh, okay, so like I haven't watched the NFL, and I know Preem has his thoughts on how he feel. I know Cam feel how he feels. But I'm not knocking how anybody else feels.
Absolutely
just
not.
Personally, for me, I kind of took a different viewpoint of it, and I just kind of looked at it like me having my union background. It mirrors some things that I seen in the trade.
All I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
The people with the power are the ones that should be doing
the
most protests.
It's gonna be hard for them to get that across the board because it's spread out amongst all the teams. If it was one team, I'd see it easily happening. You know what I'm saying?
Is if a team a week didn't show up on Sunday, everybody pockets get hit. You do that LeVar Ball. I don't like that call, the referee. Y'all back. Let's get it.
But you know what? Hey, hold on, fam. Nah. Violation, nigga. Don't ever. Nah, he ain't a good example, fam.
Stop it. That's a genius.
That dog was
stop all the
bullshit.
LeVar.
He was crying like a little bitch.
I like LeVar Ball.
I love LeVar Ball. I love
right?
LeVar Ball. Don't disrespect LeVar Ball.
Dumbass,
we talked about this subject for a good 7-8 minutes, maybe. And we ain't talked about the reason behind why it all started because we are all now.
Well, we did.
No, I'm saying no. We haven't talked about the injustice of what Colin Kaepernick was trying to actually bring a point to.
Oh.
So now at this point, it's overshadowed by.
Well, yeah,
that's the media. That's the real media.
It's overshadowed by millions of dollars and sponsors, and it's
they
Donald
whitewashing
Trump.
this shit. You know, you got white people kneeling now. Not saying that they can't, but it's became a whole different
but I'm saying the kneeling now.
God, so racist.
No.
You don't even want white people.
But no, the kneeling. Wait. The kneeling now is only about kneeling and disrespecting the flag and the Star Spangled Banner. It ain't even got nothing to do with the injustice of in the inner city.
Well, it never was presented that way anyway.
He never said nothing.
Well, no, it never was presented that way. They always tried to say you disrespecting the flag. He was like, no,
but it's getting
not.
worse. But my point is, it's getting worse. It got even worse.
But damn. Go ahead, finish.
Made the nigga
nigga
lose his shit. Hey, just
one more birthday.
One more day. I just wanted to real quick because y'all know, Agent Orange got the mad Twitter fingers and shit, right? So since Saturday morning, his Twitter activity, he has tweeted about sports or the national anthem 16 times. He's tweeted about healthcare twice, taxes once, North Korea once. How many times y'all think he tweeted about Puerto Rico?
0.
Puerto Rico.
None. And another
all
thing,
them people in Puerto Rico devastated.
Another thing I don't think you mentioned is he hasn't tweeted about his new travel ban either.
Nope.
That's all like.
But
to me, it's all smoking and mirrors anyway.
Puerto Rico is going through fucking tragedy, fam. Like they still talking about they ain't gonna have power for months down there, and. This cat,
are you shocked?
This cat ain't said a word about Puerto Rico. You know that's a part of America. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
You asking me that?
Trump,
or
Trump,
saying?
No,
Trump, I'm just saying it. Like, you know,
Trump probably think they Mexican.
He probably do. He
probably
think that he
probably
don't even
think
have
they
a
all the same.
responsible for.
Yeah, right.
Like they did it to themselves.
Why would we be talking about Mexico? Dumb motherfucker.
Is it a wall?
It's like this. What happens when you try to build a see-through wall?
How could you not even acknowledge what Puerto Rico going through? And you know, by the way, prayers to the people in Puerto Rico going, and anybody that's Latino that's got family there, because I know that's all a crazy little thing. You know, people don't even know Carmelo Anthony is Puerto Rican. People don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he look like a nigga and shit. But
I mean, most Puerto Ricans do.
No, I mean, word. That's true.
Hey, where I get my haircut, they all look like us and shit. They straight speaking Spanish and shit. I'm like,
what you be doing? Holding up signs?
Not even sitting there like,
with them?
Y'all being there like,
y'all being there holding Cero y Fero.
He been there with the scissors like.
Cero.
He been there with the scissors like.
Cero y Fero.
He be in there paper rock scissoring his haircut.
Uno y Fero, Cero y Fero.
No, diabetes. Go back
Caesar salad fade.
Hey. my guy, he speaks. I can
Call
say
Savage
they
Paul.
all speak English and shit. They just switch it up when they start getting together with their boys and shit. I'm like, oh man.
Hey, because when you
They
come
be
in, they
ripping
be
on
like,
you and shit.
they be like, here come this lame motherfucker right here.
They be like, it's not unusual to be loved.
They be like, look at this champions. Look at this champion shoes.
They be like, hey Cole, we have your sleeves.
They be like, El Champions. El Champion shoes.
Cole wearing this Bill Belichick shirt. Deflate gate ass shirt. Anyway, we are coming against another break.
Hey, hold up.
Oh yeah, you got your point?
Yeah, I got my
Bring
point.
it.
No,
All right, man.
because when you had said they was whitewashing the whole thing, I remember when this first started, everybody to a T was saying white players need to get on with black players and do it.
That is true.
So
That
now can't know. I don't see how now people are saying, oh, now they done turned it. I saw
I've
on
never
Facebook,
said that.
Not,
I believe
not you.
that.
Some people were saying on Facebook that now they have turned it into, it's not black like the Black Lives Matter movement no more. They turned it to an All Lives Matter movement. I mean,
I did see that,
and
I
don't
see that narrative out there,
and that's what I mean.
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know. So
it's no longer a protest anymore and shit. It's just
It's
an
not?
act. It's an act now.
It wasn't no white people protesting with Martin Luther King.
But I'm saying right now, is it really the It's not, I don't feel like it's a protest for the actual protest. It's a protest to unite the NFL because he called them sons of bitches.
Okay, now that makes sense.
You know what I mean? It ain't got shit to do with Colin Kaepernick.
That
It's
may-
about
no, okay.
They sons of
That
bitches.
I can accept.
Now you see what the Pittsburgh Steelers did. Like
they didn't come out.
Tomlin didn't come
Like
out.
one
But
player.
that one dude came out. But he came out and was like, "Hey, I threw my team under the bus. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that."
Yeah, but this dude was a Ranger.
I know, but he even said
he apologized afterwards.
He apologized today, like, "Hey, I put my team under the bus. I threw my team under the bus. My coach, I threw my coach under the bus."
And it was I saw another white guy saying that this isn't a black or white issue; it's a social issue. It's the rich against poor. And I was on. I can't remember who he was, but he was saying how he was on government aid and da 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 da.
No, he trying to be down and shit.
You know, he really wasn't. Because to me, when you start saying it's not a black or white issue, because it clearly is a black and white issue.
Now, there are socioeconomic issues. This ain't one though.
This ain't that.
This ain't that one. No,
you killing me in the street without no gun in my hand. It's got nothing to do with no social.
Exactly. That's where it started, and now it's all lost, man. This done became a big ass blur now.
No,
and let me be clear too.
saying?
I want people to realize that I'm so for law enforcement. Y'all do a job that nobody that I'm not. I don't know if I'm equipped to do. I'm capable of doing it. I just don't think I will have the patience that you are.
You don't.
That most people demonstrate.
You don't
most
have
law
it.
enforcement officers demonstrate.
You
So-
don't got what it takes.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you recognize that.
You're right.
I'm just saying the police are very important.
I agree.
In the community.
I concur. This motherfucker.
You don't have what it takes.
I appreciate what y'all doing.
No,
Hey,
for real, I agree with you though. Fresh.
Another thing though too, and I know you're going into the break, but like I was in Mississippi this past weekend.
Ain't no police there though.
No, it's police, but the number of people.
It's like one.
It's a lot of
the number of people.
It's Roscoe
I'm
Pico
getting to that.
sheriff.
The number of people that have on their front license plate is like a Confederate flag. They wear Confederate flag hats, T-shirts.
But I heard it was even black people proud of that in them parts of the country.
It's a few,
It
but
is.
I'm just saying in general, the ones that
Clayton
have
Bigsby.
Confederate flag, like tattoos, all that stuff. But that's all to me. Like I'm down there. Shit, they was talking to me. I talked to them
They
back.
weren't
I don't
racist,
give a
though.
fuck.
Was they
but
racist?
not they. At least not to my face. They wasn't.
Hey, you know
But
what? I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead.
But my point is, to me, I look at that like that's their motherfucking right. If they want to wear that shit, they want to put that shit on their car. That's their business. But that same thing is if Kaepernick want to kneel or whoever else want to kneel.
That's his
business. That's their business. I don't care.
Well,
like I see a lot of people that's like mad, like fuck these players, they rich and blah 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 this and that. Like why is you why is you mad?
And what are you doing to bring attention to?
I mean, I'm just like really like why are you mad? Like if you mad about it, I just don't even get why you mad.
Hey, just real quick before we come out, you know LeBron.
You coming out?
Well, no,
I knew you.
Come on,
Yeah,
dog.
I knew
Coming
it.
to the
I knew
break,
it.
man. Shut up, dog. What's the fun? This nigga, wow, dog. Hey, yo,
you heard it here first,
man.
I knew it.
Now hold on. This certain shit is funny, but hey, when y'all hear these gunshots, them shit's gonna be real in a minute.
He throw hands though.
This nigga gonna have to die talking that bullshit.
Somebody got to
Real talk. LeBron came out and he had the statements that he made about this whole situation. And he one of the few people that's been brave enough to put himself
Mad
out there
respect for LeBron.
and actually like go there with the whole narrative and the whole nine, right?
Mad respect.
And I hear people saying like, you know, why ain't these other players doing this, doing that? The fact of the matter is people is scared. You know what I'm saying? People is straight up scared to step out there on the ledge.
To your point that the reporter flat out asked Brian, like, aren't you concerned?
Can we bring that back on the next segment? Because that's a whole other segment.
Sure. Oh, I didn't know we was
going to. No, that was the next.
split it
That's a
up.
nice segue.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
so
My
we can break that up.
Yeah,
though.
you're bad.
Man, whatever, nigga.
Hey, we'll be back after this. You listen to the Grown Ass Man Experience.
How you gonna interrupt dog coming out?
This for all y'all, all over. Bounce, niggas, roller skating, bitches, homies, bounce, rock, ladies, roller skating, dipping down the street. I've been all around the world, Japan to Amsterdam. Hit them like switches, dipping, hit the switches, witches. One reason why I gotta make mine. Cause these fools on the streets trying to take mine. What's up, lady? Times getting shady, you gotta lick stick with it. That's why I'm sick with it. Hard to maintain in this world of pain, but I'ma serve these rhymes like dimes of cane. Check it out. Why can't we just chill and get along, motherfucker? The views you choose to use is wrong, motherfucker. Relax, me and Baby S got it mapped to a T. Just ride with me, battle cat in the back with a sack on D. Rhyme with the young OG. Dipping down the shawl, fuck all of y'all. Let's we bounce, rock, skate on three.
We can freak it, freak if you want to, dine if you want to, but come and sedate and we know that we can freak if you want to, dine if you want to, but come and sedate and we know.
Let me tell you how I started on the grind for mine. Living right in my rear view. S nigga, hear you about to drop the bomb. Record one in Blue Palm, the Yukon. St. John hooked my shit up bomb. Full controlling. Rolling with my nigga from the pound. Put my shit in cruise control with bitches all around. Make me feel like a G once more. He once flow for free. Now it's all about the G's and he.
Oh yeah. Blaze up a whole sack to the head. We wear khakis, nigga, fuck jeans. I'm sure all the G's know what I mean. Lil Lokes, young G's, no G's. We wanna smash the cash and that's it. We hit the stash, we dash and that's it. We don't flash, we mash, we blast shit. And we don't give a fuck about a bitch.
We can freak if you want to, dine if you want to, but come and sedate and we know that we can freak if you want to, dine if you want to, but come and sedate and we know.
Throw it up, nigga. Give it up, nigga. 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 Throw it up, nigga. Why you tripping with me? Why don't you kick it with me? Just bomb the block. Combine the knots. I got me somebody bad as shit. While all the rest of y'all is mad as shit. I'm ripping down the street in the sky blue vent. Pull up to the curb, then swerve gently. 10 of the homies are maybe less, but they all ride with corrupt cat, baby, yes. So
we can freak if you want to, dine if you want to, but come and sedate and we know that we can freak
real talk, so when my nigga Meek caught his case, I went to visit. I'm walking up to the jailhouse, all the niggas start wrecking, beating on the glass, kicking the door and shit. So when I walk through the door, the captain tell me, you can't come in here. Okay, cool. Came back 2 weeks later, I got access. As soon as I got on the cell block, I heard it all the way from down the hallway. My nigga had on yellow Balenciagas.
Now we coming up like them lemons. Ooh, they gon' love me now. I bet they tell their friends they wanna fuck me now. Yeah. I bet they say put his niggas on. Now we coming up like them Lamborghini doors. Ooh.
Corners wanna check him like Odell Beckham. I could pin the record or just draw the weapon. She know I'm living reckless looking at my necklace. I'ma blow this 40 on me, you could say the lectures. Homicides rise as the sun falls. Watch your dog die as my gun bark. This helicopter rise for the one in charge. If I sentence you to die, well, that's 100 shots. Judge banging like a blood, show a nigga love. Cardi with a kilo, so he hit him with a dub. We bulletproof the trucks like the ones in Iraq. Where I'm at, you lock your door and you using the latch. Now with stones on my hands, Roberto Duran's. Stood tall in the feds, don't fall on the fan. Time to point me to the money, no hole in my hand. Somebody take me to the bank, cause it open at 10.
Poverty stricken, boy, you gotta be kidding. Living like we hit the lottery, nigga. I've been tipping since Scotty was pippin', Chad was sippin'. And before I had that bag, I used to bag them bitches. I'm so cocky and I'm confident. All these killers in my ambience. Said what I want, nobody stopping it. Get on my dick, nigga. Where you was at when I could've died for this? Or died for that? Real nigga, roger that. Said I took a loss, but I got it back. Woo! Me and all my dogs sell a lot of that. Woo! Talking to the Lord, knowing that it's not cool. Made me shoot a rebel like my name was Benny Boom. Started up with nothing, now a nigga in a room. Sweeping rich bitches off they feet like a broom. Double MG, bitch, you know how we move. Whole lot of choppers, nigga, I can never lose.
Oh, how it turned their heads. I mastered the game. Oh, how they raised their hands like Lamborghini doors.
We're going up, we're going up, oh so high.
Like Lamborghini doors.
I seen this years ago. Picasso on the wall. Pains on the wall, you never know the cost. You banging on the boss, that boy will be a corpse. I'm stepping through the door, my back against the wall. My pocket's fat enough to catch a nigga if I fall. Love to see a pretty bitch rolling a wood leaf. Phone ringing, smiling like I got some gold teeth. I caught a bird jet smarter on the Maltese. I left a chicken in DC out on the Northeast. Such a villain, niggas killing for my poetry. Trying to go back underground, that's once they notice me. I'm really not the one you wanna handle funny. At the Grammys, my little homie had the hammer on him. You niggas out of style with your wedding vows. I still be making rounds like I'm Kevin Lyles. Time to set a date for trial, we never settle out. Them Lamborghini doors, you see me stepping out.
Started off poor with plans to own more. The riding under stars, the life we live for. Dreaming of things we can't afford. But now we coming up like them Lamborghini doors. Any doors, 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 any doors.
Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring you some hair. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring you some
Whiskey Empire Wild, baby. It's the people's champ. I'm something like a bowler. The candy paint dripping out for the old school Impala. I'm with that big bank Hank, that Poppy Joe and box. Trunk bump like chicken pox. Turn the bass up just a notch. You see them blades chopping. You see that trunk popping. Hoes that diss me in the club. The same hoes in the parking lot bopping. They see me in the Jag acting bad with T. Ferris. Open mouth and showcase ice and you gon' see about 20 carats. I'm with the GU 15900 in the Tahoe 124s. I'm the truth, I got that glow. I'm out there Swisher House with Archie Lee and Kuda Bang. Sitting sideways on Swain, the candy paint dripping off the frame. You see me acting bad, I'm showing out and pulling stunts. Say cheese and show my fronts. It's more carrots than bugs when it's lunch. It's Power Wild, baby. I got it made. I got a cup full of that oil and I'm paid. Plus I'm sitting sideways.
Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some hair. Sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some hair.
What it do? I'm on the block, posted up like a mailbox, staying licks on the grind, putting money in my socks. A legend in the hood for gold grills and popping seals. An icon on the mic for showcasing my verbal skills. I'm in the club, posted up with some gangbangers, still flipping the old school candy Cadillac on swingers. I got a styrofoam white cup full of that drink, looking for that dank. My hustle game sharp as a shank. Big bank take little bank, 84s and candy paint. Trying to find some honey love. My Mackin game is top rank. These hoes peeping me, ear hustling on the side, eavesdropping my conversation, trying to figure which car I drive. I'm on the scene strapped up like I was bungee jumping. Hit the corner, you hear me bumping. Look at that chrome grilling woman. The trunks popped up, my music screwed and chopped. I'm the undisputed king of the parking lot. I'm sitting sideways.
Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some hair. Sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some hair.
Maybe OJs, oh, we going crazy when they see me. Sitting sideways on them 24. Bunch of hoes, bunch of money, bunch of clothes. Cigarillas out the mold. Gliding like an ice skater. Motor like a slide nose. Suicide drop those. Mono blocks, top mode. Customize that. Cause the mono blocks stock low. Sensei, Don Key, how wow. In the play, heads up. When you see us, we gon' put it in your face. Raised on sky in the yellow. When I blaze, boy, smell nothing but haze. Ain't the nigga to sell. I'm the dude with the metal. They get hot as a kettle from messing riding with some cat that ain't got it together. Flossing, breaking out the intersection, crossing, three-wheeling, acting the is ass on them bounces. SUC in the dough, MOB on the place, pull up in the driveway, leaning and I'm sitting.
Sideways, boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days, sitting sideways. Boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some hair.
You are now listening to the Grown Ass Man Experience. Peep Game.
Just talking this shit, man.
I guess we back. Peep Game.
Word.
That's why I said I'll come after his set at the Halloween party. Sorry, Ed, this nigga like, oh.
Up next, DJ Bizzo.
Fresh out Decatur.
Oh, nigga, I don't never do that shit when I'm
do that every week.
No, I'm talking about when I'm DJing a set. Stop.
Hey, everybody
We
stop
ain't
it.
here.
Everybody
Like-
stop dancing. Stop
Hey.
waiting for you to play that song.
Like I be in a DJ booth talking to you niggas.
She's just looking at you. What you
I'll
play
never do
next,
that
Cole?
shit.
He be waiting for his phone be buffering.
Hey, dog.
Talk about. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
Y'all can slander shit, but don't be slandering my DJing. It's only one DJ that we slander here.
Who is that?
Y'all know who.
Say his name.
Nah, son.
Hey, we back.
Let me turn the commercial on YouTube down. Then I'll hit play when the commercial.
Y'all know who. Back at Can't Beats Our Space, Grown Ass Man Experience. King Cocaine played a little set. We had interrupted our last segment because we were about to go into a little topic that I want to actually touch upon this segment, but we're going to go from there into some other shit. So, King Cocaine, what we heard and shit.
Hey, real quick, we heard out from the West Coast, Corrupt, We Can Freak It. What happened to that nigga, man? Nigga just
Crack.
disappeared.
He come out of the woodwork sometime. Like
Sometimes he be on some shit, spitting some bars.
He had a joint
That's
with
Square from Daz and Corrupt.
Yeah.
He on Killer Mike and
Yeah, he is.
Easy LP.
But I mean,
Right?
He had a joint with
What's
Pete
that?
Ray.
They underground. Run the Juice.
Run the Juice. He on their new album.
Oh, word? Oh, okay.
His verses were whack.
Oh, he was
man.
whack?
It hurt my feelings too. Cause I was
Corrupt
waiting for
would
it.
always bring it.
Nah, not this
that's
time.
sad.
I ain't seen dude since Sexual Eruption.
Yeah, he wasn't on that though.
I thought he was singing background with Snoop.
Oh,
Sexual
you mean the video
Eruption?
fucking around?
Or
Oh, he
seduction?
probably was, but he wasn't singing.
No, the real song, the dirty version is Eruption, fam.
Ugh.
Pause.
Hey,
That's it. That's the nigga song title. Nigga. Shit.
Okay.
My bad.
Ass on that shit.
I
don't even like the song no more.
Hey, y'all, like the dirty version is Eruption.
The dirty version is
Yeah, pause on that
Hey, this dog's still going. Dog's still going.
shit. Nigga over there like, don't touch me.
Dog.
Don't touch me.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Hand me a cigarette.
So we went from that joint to Lamborghini Doors by Rick Ross, featuring Meek Mills and Anthony Hamilton. Hey, man. Hey, I know people. We had that debate about Rick Ross, whatever. Hey, dog just make enjoyable music, dog.
Ross
Whatever
that
else
dude.
he do, I don't care. But dog, dog makes some good albums, fam. Well, what else can
Ross
you say
is
about
that
this
dude.
shit? He might not be the most lyrical motherfucker, but he makes some good music. And shit.
He's very consistent.
Then last but not least, we played an old school joint, Paul Wall Sitting Sideways.
That was a special request.
That was him featuring Big Pokey.
Pause.
Hey, that was really dumb, man.
Sorry. I didn't even know that shit. No,
I'm riding clean, I'm in my slab.
You know what I'm saying? Posted up like a mailbox.
I done came down, fresh off the corner.
I requested the song. It started ribbing as soon as it came on.
I done came down, leaned in my cup, had to cough a little, whatever the fuck I said. Hey, Canbeats Art Space, grand opening Friday. I forgot AWE is artists working in education. I had to find that shit out.
You have to over half the show to realize.
I forgot I said that shit.
Root beer?
No, artists working in education. They'll be on the spot with some art activities for the community and shit. So I'll make sure I get that shout out. But we ended up the last segment going into LeBron James's press conference because LeBron James has made it a point to not shy away from the controversy of the social issues in our country, which he gets a lot of scrutiny. He gets a lot of heat from a lot of people in the Twitter world and social media world. Like, stick to sports, stick to basketball, ass shit. But he has no shame in coming out and speaking out amongst many things. The president, he's done it a few times. Actually called him out of his name a couple times.
You bum.
Right.
He said that's not name calling. He's like, me and my friends are bums.
Yeah, we call each other bums all the time. You bum.
You kill if you call him nigga. This orange nigga. I call all my friends nigga. Anyway. Right. But I didn't see. He apparently had a press conference. Was that Monday or Sunday?
Or interview.
Who, LeBron?
LeBron
Monday.
James.
I think they did it Monday. I think Media Day was Monday for a bunch
Oh,
of
right. The NBA.
teams.
The NBA
Media
teams.
Day.
Yeah, the media day.
Yeah, dude sat up there for
so
45.
So he got my fault.
Now go ahead.
I was just saying. So you know he was gonna get asked about his tweets and shit during Media Day.
45 minutes. He was very open, honest, and transparent with the reporters.
So he's been tweeting about the president, basically, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was just tweeting about the president, but he's been coming to the defense of people that the president has been insulting.
Okay.
Namely, recently Curry.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
All right, because he.
So did Michael Rappaport, by the way. Shout out to Michael Rappaport.
Dog, he don't hold no shots.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But he uninvited the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry.
Because of them hesitating, feeling that they wasn't even sure if they wanted to go.
Right.
So the thing that about Agent Orange is whenever he feels that he's going to be rejected, he tries to all of a sudden get out ahead of it and be like, oh, well, you don't have to come anyway. Like, that's how he does, like, everything. Just like a fucking kid.
And that's exactly what LeBron said. LeBron said that it's like being invited to a 6th grade party. You find out I'm not coming, then you try to make up a reason. Well, you weren't invited anyway, type shit.
I know you are, so what am I looking?
That was legitimately the take his ball and go home ass cat at the park. Like,
what I'm tripping about is why don't they take his phone? Like, is he really doing this tweeting himself, or somebody else doing it?
He does that himself, but that was the problem when they kept getting those different chief advisors and all that, because every time they get a new one, they be like, can he control Donald Trump? And can't none of them do it. Apparently.
But fam, they talking about stuff they found on Hillary Clinton laptop, personal shit. This nigga is on. He blatantly on the internet. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, doing personal shit.
Right.
It's just stupid, man. I mean, we didn't talk about it so much, man. But it's one thing that if it's one really, really shining moment through all this shit, I just cannot see him getting reelected, because when he goes for reelection, you got to think about this. Whoever his opponent is has so much material for him. Dude, just the fact of that he wouldn't call that or the people that organized the whole little thing in Charlottesville, that he wouldn't call those people racist, wouldn't call them out their name, wouldn't call them what they actually were proclaiming themselves to be. But then he would turn around and call the NFL players sons of bitches. Man, that shit go far. All you got to do is know how to play that.
That's the demographic that voted him in office.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying.
So he might just about win again.
Because now you're going to empower.
I think he would win.
I'm just saying.
I think you're going to empower the other side now, because people was lackadaisical. Everybody was split. Oh, well, Bernie ain't getting in. Why I ain't voting? Well, now you see the results. So now I think you're going to empower that other side to be
every
like, look,
year
count.
You come up, people figure out a way to say that empowered the other side. Until we go to the polls,
I'm going to say I think it's going to make less people go, because they was like, see, it didn't matter
yeah,
anyway.
Absolutely.
We went.
That's exactly how I feel.
Well, I ain't got that defeatist attitude. Not saying y'all defeatist. I'm just
saying the people who are defeatists who say that.
I get both of y'all sides, but my thing is, I think the main thing that would stop him from winning is every promise that he's made, he ain't done none of it.
He did shit.
From Obamacare to whatever.
Taxes, he didn't build the wall.
Whatever.
Yeah, the wall.
He ain't did shit.
Ain't nothing's been done yet.
The wall
now,
ain't
mind
up
you,
yet?
No. Only the wall around Puerto Rico, apparently.
Right.
Because he's not giving a damn fuck about Puerto Rico right now. But until the time, it all depends on what happens between now and then. And it also depends on what happens during these midterm elections. And the Republicans, whoever is running,
Paul Ryan will be the next president.
Yeah, who's ever running will have to decide
he will.
If they want to get up there and say, hey, I support this president right now, or I'm down with his policies.
And ain't nobody.
Now, if somebody get up there and say, I support him and I'm down with his policies, and then they win, then that's going to show that people don't really give a fuck, and they'll vote him in again. But if all them Republicans start losing, he out of there.
You're out of there.
I don't think the motherfucker gonna rerun anyway.
He's just setting up the next Apprentice.
He might. He might not. He might be that one. Like, I don't want to win it. I don't want to go to do it anyway, knowing that he's gonna lose.
The next president ain't gonna be Lil Jon.
Hell yeah.
In the middle,
Little John and Amorosa looking
quit.
at him.
He'll quit in the middle if he feel like it ain't. If
Hey, I don't want to do this anymore.
He'll quit.
I'm fired.
He'll
Looking
quit.
ass.
That motherfucker a quitter.
The country's broken. I tried to fix it. I hugely tried to fix it.
Speaking of broken and fix it, relationships, sexual relationships with your significant other. Is there any opportunity in a relationship where a person has the right to say, or
not opportunity, but any instance?
Is there any instance that where your significant other says no and is legitimate, to where sex is kind of held out.
I mean, that's
in a
just kind of a
relationship.
broad statement because
Yeah.
there's plenty of reasons.
I mean, well, there's reasons.
There are reasons.
There's
but-
reasonable reasons.
So,
But how about let's set the context for it. The context is from
back off the post. Please.
The post was that King Cocaine always posts these crazy things. This post was a damn Excel spreadsheet of a married man and his wife, and he documented all the times
said no.
He's asked and she said no, and he gave the rationale next to it, like the excuse given.
Her reason.
Right.
Was these black people?
I don't know. But
that's
it was
that's like rude Jews. It's
it
black,
went,
white, or
it
other.
went to he asked 30 times and he only got sex 3 times out of the 30.
Now I didn't get to see the days. Were there consecutive days?
It was like consecutive days.
That's print was
Like
too small for me to read.
It was like, or it was just in a row. It might not have been like day after the day after, but it was just in a row or whatever. And
So he only had sex 3 times that month?
yeah,
basically?
with her, basically.
Damn.
And,
Who said with her?
Yeah, because we don't know what the hell is going on. and Shit.
I could read between the lines of King Cocaine's thought process, like
Hey,
with her.
Well, what I said was obviously she must got somebody else. I'm like, because man, she ain't giving it up to dude, and she got the lamest reasons ever. Oh, I'm sweaty from the gym, and then dude was like, didn't take a shower. Like went to sleep and took a shower in the morning. Like what?
Who does
You
that?
know what I'm saying? So it was just a crazy, a whole crazy thing. But it got me to thinking, like, if you married and you and your spouse, I know people talk about how many times a week they feel they should be having sex and how many times they should be getting it. But my thought process was like, what instance is it okay for just your spouse to just tell you like just straight up no, outside of y'all getting into like an argument? Her might be in, on her time
you
of
can't
month.
even get a note in.
You know what I'm saying? And
the grace period after having a baby.
I mean, there's those obvious things where obviously it might be a no, but like, is it really okay that a woman could just basically string their husband out and just not give him none? Because man, and Fresh even said this when I was in the trades. That is all cats was talking about. Man, I ain't been getting on it. Like that's how all people be talking about.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Man.
I've heard that conversation several times.
People talk. I mean, regularly talk about this. People even at my job now regularly talking about.
Constantly.
Man, my wife be tripping. I be trying to get some. I'm like, damn. Like you trying to get some. Like what is going on, man? Like
I don't.
Man,
Just not
I know a
confused.
black dude that say that because
You know what I'm
normally
saying?
I've always experienced that with white guys saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I've heard black people
But
too.
I heard one of my guys, he be saying that all the time. He just about left his wife for that shit. Like,
That's
But there will be some kind of backstory behind it. I think a lot of times when you hear anything negative about anybody's relationship, that you only hearing like 5%.
absolutely.
You be feeling like right away. You be feeling like if somebody,
two sides.
like if somebody cheated or something,
Exactly.
and maybe like
Two sides.
like
Two sides.
like they being held out on or something, punished or whatever you want to call it. But like the way that I be hearing it, and these cats that be saying this to me, they ain't these people. Some of them down there Amish, fam. They ain't, I ain't like they on a farm, fam. I'm not even joking, dog.
The example that you
They ain't
posted.
cheating, fam.
The example
well,
that you posted.
if he obvious, which one of his wives he ain't getting done?
Hey,
No, he
none
really,
of them up
he
here.
really losing.
None of his
it.
sister wives is getting.
I mean, like these is people that got farms up north, like for real, like, and they be talking like they can't get none.
In the
I'm just
instance
like,
that you posted,
I'm like, damn,
dude, wife don't like him.
She don't like him.
They don't. That's what that
I'm going
is.
over some of these little.
hey, they
reasons
need
right
to. Well, they need to just get divorced, man. It's a wrap for that shit.
Yeah, but who-
But I was just talking in general. Is there an instance where it's okay that a spouse just start holding out?
Hey,
I'm
man.
gonna say no, but I mean, hey, no means no. So if your spouse say no, you gotta take that shit and try and work on the problem.
There's always so. There's
Press
always,
licked up
but there's always. But
Press
hold
don't
on.
want to answer,
The next,
fam.
the next question is this.
I mean, I'll answer, but that's not even.
But the next question is this.
Ain't no means no.
How
type
many
shit.
how many no's can there be though? The better question is how many no's can there be? Like how many times do you be like, wait, hold on, dude, what the fuck?
But
No.
to get like no is understandable, but then to get like no, like how dude was getting it, that shit was crazy. But
I mean, I think once you get to a point where it's like no, like you said 30 times or whatever, then obviously to me it's some underlying problem.
Something going on. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe y'all go see your preacher, see some
but
counseling.
I'm not saying that extreme. I'm just saying like if the opportunity is there, everything's all good. And a lot of people. Sex lives, it might depend on, the makeup of their family. If they got small kids, you trying to, make sure you ain't, get your time in basically to be able to do shit. So with all of that said, is there just a time where, that you can just accept that your woman is just like, nah, you just, nigga,
I mean, first of all, if she say no, you gotta accept it because your ass will be in jail.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not talking nothing like that extreme, but
you can go mystical.
But I mean, like to where you got to understand it, like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, her time of the month.
Yeah, I mean, we already said that. That's understandable.
Sickness.
So they're the only instances, right? Anything, as long as the shop is open, you expecting to park and shit, right?
This nigga said, wow. I just think so.
That's what friends want to say. Look,
No.
you don't want to say it though.
I'm just saying. I don't have locker room talk about my wife. You know that. But I'm gonna say this: we've never had that issue. That's never been an issue. Thank God.
I mean, I think too. If you come to the crib and I don't know, she didn't work like 16 hours or something like that.
You should want to give her a break.
If she want a break, that's cool. But then usually, I mean, hey, you do what you gotta do, and she
But I'm gonna just be honest with you, fam. I posted like you said earlier that she just or Ken said she just don't like him.
Right.
It's instances with women where if you ain't handling your business, they just rather not.
They'd
do
rather
it.
not do it. So that's a whole
To
nother
niggas,
time.
pussy. Sex is like pizza. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad
This is
slice.
married couples,
you know what I'm saying?
though. This is married.
It don't matter.
Oh no, I know. I'm just
You know
saying.
what I mean?
So
it's a lot of dudes
because
fam. There's an older gentleman I work with. He ain't much. He about 50, so he still can go.
he only 2 years older than you.
Fam, shut up. Nigga stupid. Fam told me he ain't had sex with his wife in 6 years.
Oh no.
Oh nah.
Now that's the truth.
Nah.
I'm not lying.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
But that's okay. And I'm asking him
nigga.
like, I don't care if she
Man,
just
okay.
butt ugly. At some point,
You gotta get.
But see, like I said,
so what
that's
is
a
he
perfect.
doing?
But that's a perfect
what you
example.
think he doing? He either got blue balls or he rubbing them out. nigga. Plenty baby oil looking. He watching Bang Brothers Volume 10 over and over.
X videos.
You know what I'm saying? You know what he doing.
That motherfucker got a premium membership.
But all I'm saying, for him to admit that means like, damn. And he ain't the only dude that'll say that they having issues like that.
But like I said,
But
for
6
you to
years,
go
my
6
nigga.
years, it's a backstory behind it.
And that's my whole point.
Okay, but to go 6 years, y'all might as well be
But he
divorced.
said his wife had a drinking problem.
Hold up, man, see, it could be.
Well, she better get drunk and.
This nigga is crazy. I can't wait till this fool get married.
Right.
She better get drunk and
Bust that open. Hey, no, reconsider. Read some literature on the subject.
This.
She better.
I'm just saying, dude.
Drink a 40 and bust it open.
Bust it wide open for some 411.
She better get that Seagrams and make it happen.
I mean, on the flip side of that, you asking to a man why is it okay, right? Or when is it acceptable?
Yeah.
Why would a woman put you through that?
Well, no, I know.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm asking. I'm just asking for clarification.
Maybe a cat ain't. Maybe dude ain't paying the bills.
And also,
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Ken. Flip it around a bit, because the general consensus is always that the
man
woman
is going.
that the woman is the one that's like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Is it ever a situation where like a man is like,
Man, if
nah,
it stink,
my wife
dog,
come
I
to me
can't go
and
in there.
I ain't doing it.
She ain't showered. She took a shower in the morning, so I can't fuck with her that night.
I ain't never heard that.
Same reason.
Hey, hold on. Have any of y'all ever not?
I mean, I'm just saying, like a man where a grown ass man like, nah, I ain't getting down with you. I don't feel like it.
You stink.
So ain't none of y'all never turn nobody down?
Like ever be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Can you shower first?
Y'all.
There's no reason. The only thing that may have happened is I fall asleep.
Hey, so now y'all never. So now, this nigga is stupid.
That's the
dog.
only
Why
way.
not laugh so
When
hard?
nigga fall asleep, somebody they twerking in front of you and you fall asleep.
She like bust it, dog like.
Who falls asleep, dog?
Dog, this nigga out of order, dog.
Hey.
This nigga bogus.
Hey,
He
go
bogus.
back in the closet, dog.
Hey, dog. Dog, how you gonna go off on me though? This nigga laughing.
Who falls asleep?
Dog.
I'm talking about. Anyway, but there is this before Preem start talking.
Never will I fall asleep. Ever. I got insomnia for that pussy, fam. Is you crazy?
I said he got insomnia.
But I'm thinking old boy on the Excel spreadsheet. He in there begging for it. Obviously, she don't want to do it with him.
Right.
When she does want to do it with him, do you still want to do it with somebody who don't really want to do it with you though? I mean, is that really like? Ain't that like borderline taking this shit? Like she's just doing it just because you've been begging her all the time? Like, is that something you want to?
But is you supposed to do it for your spouse that way?
Apparently, but you would think that'd be you feel like it'd be a mutual like. All right,
the church treats you that your body is no longer yours.
I was just about to say, dog. So when you get married, you know there's obligations and things that you're supposed to take care of for your spouse. So and you're supposed to go above and beyond to do those things. So it's like if you get to the point where your woman is telling you no, or I guess if you telling her no, whatever in the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm trying to figure out, is it ever an instance that's okay?
There has been circumstances where we'd be too drunk or some shit like
you too drunk. You got kids,
or kids be away.
You been at work all day.
Yeah.
Drunk is the best. You know what I'm saying? Off the Henny.
No, not them. That when they drunk, shit, it's like wake up, nigga.
I said wake up.
Passing out and shit, like that shit ain't cool. It feels.
Hey, dog got a lot of sleep narratives.
hey,
dog walk in the crib and shit be like, and dog be like,
hey, sleep and sex are neck and neck, nigga, with happiness. Like,
damn, they are, nigga.
To me, like.
I know one.
What happened after you get done?
What and
it's the best. It's the best shit in the world after.
But what come first?
I'm saying,
you don't say, "Oh, let me get 8 hours and then let me get in the morning."
No, I'm just saying the pleasure that you get from both is similar.
Nigga. Nah, I'm sorry, niggas.
That's like saying chocolate is a substitute.
Hey, dog. Men around the world sacrifice sleep for sex, my nigga.
Insomnia, my nigga.
Man.
I stay up 48 hours.
Hey, I was gonna say niggas will forego sleep to smash and then go to work and work their whole shift. And if the possibility is there to get off work and smash again, you smash
they
again.
do it all over again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sleep ain't up there with that.
Sleep ain't up there with it.
So what else? What is then?
Nothing.
Can you put anything else up there? I mean, if there was something next after that, what would it be? It would be sleep, nigga.
With sex?
No,
what else? What will be next?
Chemically, that ain't even correct.
Nothing.
What will be next?
The release of endorphins in your brain.
But y'all not answering. What will be next?
Hey, there's nothing on that level.
Nothing gives you that euphoria.
Hey, this nigga Troy finna get scientific.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way.
I'm saying what gives you that euphoria?
I spit that.
Philosophical, diabolical, methodical.
Yo, when I lay down at night or whatever, when I get off work, there's not this whole just chemical like explosion in my brain.
Okay, there is not. But
hey, dog, you having a lot of explosion commentary this show, fam.
Like, I'm just saying, there's nothing close, but the closest shit next to it is sleep.
Nigga,
no.
So the closest thing next to sex is sleep?
Sleep, nigga.
What about head?
Sleep.
Sleep?
Go in there. Something?
Head causes sex. That's part of
that
sex.
Ain't the same.
That's part of sex.
I'm gonna tell you real talk. I probably the closest thing that even rides on that level is a good workout for me.
Nah.
It's the same chemicals. The same amount of euphoria.
See, I ain't did the
Spit
science.
that.
I ain't
Diabolical.
I'm a happy ass nigga sleep. You know what I'm
Philosophical,
saying?
methodical.
Hey, whatever gets you up.
That bedrock.
I'm a
Whatever
happy
gets you
motherfucker
up.
sleep.
Whatever gets you up. You probably dreaming about having sex and shit.
Yeah, that puts it in
Hey,
the same
dog,
area.
for
though.
real, I can't agree with you. I'm sorry. Sleep just, nigga. Sleep is sleep.
I said sleep is sleep. Sleep is the cousin of death, nigga.
Sleep is sleep, nigga, and,
Hey,
and I'll forego sleep, nigga.
We got time for the fresh test, man?
Yeah,
No,
we
we
do.
don't. What time
we
is
got
it?
time for it. Hey, I'll forego sleep, nigga, all day. That ain't
What we got?
That ain't nothing, dog. We got time for it.
No, we don't. Just
Yeah, we do, son.
Time to go to the fresh desk with your boy, Fat Boy Fresh.
Hey, that nigga,
for all the
Home Bro
latest
gonna be
news
mad.
and the hottest
Oh, we only gonna be like 10 minutes over.
Here on the Grown
At
Ass
the
Man
most.
Experience on WRAP.
Hey, for all of y'all out
Radio.
there,
Let's
don't
go.
fuck around and go to sleep, and I guess bust. Or something.
pause, nigga.
This whole subject.
Hey, y'all, we gonna run to the fresh dash very, very fast because we are running out of time.
AB.
We have 5 new joints this week. One from Wu-Tang called Lessons Learned. One
Word,
from
son.
Blue and Exile called Constellation. Static Select.
Static
Static
Hey,
Select.
I've never could say his name.
Static Select.
But you don't hear me, though. The Cool Kids TV Dinner and the 5th joint is from Rhapsody. It's called Chrome.
Word.
Cole, go ahead and spin those joints in any order, and we will decide on what's good shit and what's bullshit.
Word. We're going to get right into this Cool Kids TV dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's bullshit. Little big call.
Sure, like, can we get to some bars, man?
It's the gold chain postman, yo chains for you. Yo bitch spoiled but don't remain loyal. Boy, I get a whiff of blood in the water when I sniff out a lick and I'm locked on. Gucci Ghost raincoats. Trouble was my middle name, always in trouble. My pots had the bubble outside in the huddle with my main man. We ain't had no reason to do this shit. We ain't had no reason to be misfits. It was cold, it was freezing out in Richton. It was cold, it was freezing in the district. The same city where I used to run a muck at. Now I come back and spin a buck at. Now let me show you how it look. I stood over the same stove and cook. While I just let it marinate. They think they playing the same game, but I swear they ain't.
Preen, what you got on that, son?
I do like the beat, but I mean, I'm not intrigued at all about his bars.
What you got on that style?
I agree with El Akbar Supreme.
Oh, okay, word.
That's it.
Yeah, this one is kind of like the beat is cool. That nigga was lazy as fuck with the flow. That nigga shit did not make me want to listen.
They both like that. This other dude?
Yeah, that's the other dude.
Yeah, what you got on that fresh?
I think we need Jada Kiss on that motherfucker. The beat cold.
Yeah,
But just get a
was
real.
rolling.
Yeah.
Normally, I like the Cool Kids, but that shit was hard.
Yeah,
Except for the beat.
Jada would have killed that shit, actually. That's why you even said that.
Did that joint, because that joint was kind of old, ain't it? Maybe a couple of months.
No, it just came out. I mean, it might be old because that was probably the first release.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because, yeah, it's older. I think I heard it a while ago, but, I mean, it's new to everybody out there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
People ain't even heard from the Cool Kids in years, hell.
Some people ain't heard them. Yeah.
Them niggas ain't too old to be calling themselves kids now and shit. Hey, yo, we're going to move on to the Static Selected joint. This is But You Don't Hear Me, Though.
I've never told. Hey man, the language, brother. Motherfucker, this ain't back in the day. Static, what up? LOX in this joint. This ain't back in the day. Yeah. Motherfucker, this ain't back in the day. This ain't back in the day. Back in the day. But you don't hear me though. But you don't hear me though. Static, what's good, son? You know. But you don't hear me though. I'ma go right here, God. Yeah, bumping that Static with the
my hip. Blue whip, navy paper plane. No, I ain't a crib. We used to have the hallway fogged up, smoking reefer. Yeah, I went to school, but KRS was the teacher. And April had to hustle hard to get fresh for Easter. Instead of celebrating Christ, I beat the deuce twice and fuck some little bitch on the steps. I do reps with these new rappers. It's cool though. The UFC, I'm still judos. They high right now. I'm like kudos, but fuck that. Yo, I like that new money. Shit done changed on the block, so I don't reminisce. Even though I love P-Rock, I give you bars, no microwave rap. I can take it down south, but it's gonna be my version of trap. Don, God, money is long. I can't judge an artist off one song, but you don't hear me though.
But you don't hear me though.
But you don't.
But you don't hear me though.
Turn it up loud and they ain't listening good enough.
But you don't.
This ain't back in the days. If it was, then niggas would sound different and give you a pound.
On that preem.
I like this. I heard it before. All three of them do a good job spitting too.
Oh, okay. Man, okay. I'll see what you say. Styles, what you got on there?
I think it was pretty dope. Was that who was the first rhymer?
That was Sheik.
Sheik, yeah.
That nigga sound like Joel Ortiz.
Yeah.
On that shit, like they
I think that's how he always speaks.
I mean, yeah,
I think
no,
that's why I
was
like
just
Joel,
funny.
to be honest with you, because his cadence is a lot. Sheik my favorite lot. I don't know why. I just always liked him.
I always thought he was the weak.
He's my least
I just still
not that
like
he's
him.
weak though. He just
Out of the three, probably ain't the best.
Out of three, yeah.
But I still
I like
him.
I like Sheik with Ghostface though.
Yeah.
They came
the real
together.
Ghostface, not the ghost.
Who came in concert with him when we saw?
That was Sheik.
That was Sheik. Yeah.
That shit was live
that
as
shit
a
was hot.
motherfucker too, dog.
But I like
Surprisingly,
the track.
that was a live ass concert.
Yeah, it was.
I like the joint too. Honestly, this track reminded me of a Pete Rock beat.
It do.
I don't know if
I mean, that's
that
his
was what the
mentor,
shout out
right?
was about, but that sounds like a Pete Rock beat for real.
I mean, but that Static is always doing the jazz,
Yeah.
just like Pete Rock did.
But you can fuck with
Absolutely. I like Static Selector. I can't say his name all the time, but
yeah, we heard that.
yeah.
Niggas like Static Select. Turn. Hey, we gonna go on.
He has
this,
a good way of combining MCs too. I think.
Yeah.
Well, shit, he always get elite MCs. Shit.
They all want to work with him. Yeah.
They all come
But
fuck with
it's
him.
one thing to match him up on music. Right?
Yeah,
You talking about the collabos he put together?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
Yeah, that nigga like Phil Jackson, he get all the all stars.
He be out some nice ass
Kobe, Shaq, get out there.
With Jordan.
Hey, let's change the combination. Shaq, Kobe, get out there.
We're gonna go to this is Constellations. This is Blue and Exile.
Alright, whole world. Check it out. Tryna ride away. Come on. Yeah. Feels good, right? Shine bright, right? Hey, what's up, star? We know who you are. What's up, star? We know who you are. What's up, star? Check it. Sometimes it feels like I'm going with the wind, so I'm blending in with the breeze. I'm speaking out again, please bear with me. I'm zoning out once the snare hits me, cause niggas be ice grilling. I feel they stares fit me like gloves. These mean mugs and screw faces got me taking niggas serious, spitting at new paces. Whatever blue laces reminds you of the West like Chucks with blue laces. The older new Lakers, I'm showing you an older blue in hopes that you embrace it like a soldier do with gauges. Motor you through pages that I wrote for you, laid it in the vocal booth, pressed it up and sold it to the places that you go into in hopes that you would take it, play it over and over, till you get high with it and you feel it when you're sober. You can cry to it, sister, my shit'll get you over. My niggas ride with it, turn it up a little more and show the world. And boys and girls sing along, it's a song of liberation. Keep faith and stay strong, show the world. Boys and girls sing along, it's a song of liberation. Keep faith and stay strong, all star.
Just shine on you blind enough. There's no crime in being fly enough. Most these niggas won't get it. Gotta go get it, baby. You're a star in the sky. They're all the Ain't no time for being shy.
Hey, dude was spitting, but something about this beat I don't like. I don't know what it is.
Whether stormy or glistening, I'll be spinning till they measure me with living in the
It's
better
cool,
position.
but I
And they
promise
ask
it
me
sound
why
like
I'm
I heard
focused on
this
cheddar.
from him
Birds of a
before.
feather
Like it
flock
sounds
together,
very
you know.
much
Let you
like
night
all
like
the shit
leather
that
with
I've
froze,
heard from
still
him. Sounds
with
to
the
me.
fists raised high.
The
Praise
beat
God, I got
style
soul.
and the rhyme
Opposing
and the
flames
singing. It's
blowing
like the
kisses
same
to
little
the globe.
combination.
Hello,
But it's cool.
Are you there with
It
me?
ain't,
Then
it
stand
ain't
with
bad
the
to
other
me.
stars that we
I
all
ain't
bear
shitting on
with
it
me for a
nothing.
second.
I probably would have
Like
really
heaven.
liked it
Got me zoning
like
out once the
in the
snare
90s or something
trying
though.
to
It
catch
just it don't move me like that. You know what I'm saying? Something with the beat too. It sounds a little dated, I guess maybe. That's probably the best way I can.
And maybe that's what I'm feeling.
It sounds a little
Because
dated.
when I first heard Blue in Exile, it was a song that sounded similar to this, and that was maybe about 8 years ago. When I first heard that. But
How you feel about it, Fresh?
I like it. I think I don't know if I would just go back to it constantly, but
Word.
I wouldn't skip it. You know what I mean? And I think he even made reference to in the first set of bars about going back to the old Blue, because I don't know if you listen to some of his newer songs, they don't really sound like Blue. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, okay. Because I ain't heard them, so last time I heard it would sound like this,
Yeah,
so it makes sense.
so. But I'm a fan of Blue in Exile.
Like this shit will play on like a playlist of Spotify or some shit,
Absolutely.
and I'll let it roll.
I don't know if I would be like, hey, let me hear that
Like,
again.
yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, let me just skip this shit. But
But he does intrigue me enough to go want to listen to the rest of the album.
I will look at my phone and be like, oh, who is that? Oh, Blue. All right.
Yeah.
And go back.
All right, so man, we're gonna move on to this Wu-Tang lessons learned.
So they got a whole nother album coming out or something? Because they be dropping
shit. And Redman is in Wu-Tang now, y'all. He's not a guest star. He's in Wu-Tang.
He what?
He's in Wu-Tang.
But he wasn't?
He's a part of the group.
He wasn't before, no. He was Death Squad, right?
Yeah.
Niggas in the streets gon' learn.
Oh, Redman.
Niggas don't play. Niggas in the streets gon' learn. Them Death Squad niggas don't play.
No, that's my bad.
Niggas in the streets gon' learn.
He ain't part of the group.
Them Jersey niggas don't play. Niggas in the streets gon' learn. Them Staten Island niggas don't play.
I said 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I glide like it's simply no traction on the floor. 103 or 4. Live action from the door. Shorty dime, let the whole team smash her on the tour. I splash bravado, fast cash aficionado, savage vandal. I'm a legend of tomorrow. Painting the truth, here's proof, ain't it the truth? So ill, a nigga spit with a containment suit. Slaying the booth, aim, shoot, bang, cave in the roof. Hater, wouldn't last a day in my shoes. You know very well. Betty swell, you can tell he gel. My price hiking like the pills Martin Shkreli sell. Mathematics tracks, I craft havoc. Fact, I'm black on it. Black, I'm back at it. Mathematics tracks, I craft havoc. Fact, I'm black on it. Black, I'm back at it.
Niggas in the streets gon' learn. Them Wu-Tang niggas don't play. Niggas in the streets gon'
Deck
learn.
is good for a first verse.
Death Squad
Whenever you
niggas
give him a
don't play.
chance.
Niggas in the streets
Hey,
gon' learn.
all while you was rapping, that's all I kept hearing you say.
Right.
Niggas in the streets gon' learn.
It's like they be like, who coming first? Nigga, you know who going first?
No, Deck always go first.
What you got on that?
This nigga is good for 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Exactly. Hey, thumbs up. All the way.
Oh, you fuck with that?
Hell yeah.
I wasn't sure.
And I heard on that what's Nori little Drink Champs?
Yeah.
They had Ghostface Raekwon on there. Supposedly Ghostface is gonna be the creative mind behind the next new album.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Good. It should be good.
He the executive producer.
For the first 2 joints,
This shit dope.
So you fuck with it?
I fuck with it, yeah.
I think it's dope.
I'm biased, but I fuck
It's
with
a little
it.
slow. Yeah, you can mad biased. I don't know if Wu-Tang can drop a whack.
Oh, they
joint
can.
for this
Oh, they
nigga.
will and have, nigga. But hey, you give.
Oh, they will.
You give Inspector Deck the first verse. I'm with it.
What you got, Fresh? You know you.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say this before I say I like the song. Wu-Tang has grown on me the way that Tupac grew on me. I always was a Biggie fan first, and then I started going back listening to Tupac, and I appreciate it. I appreciate Wu-Tang.
I just now understand your analogy now, because to not like Wu-Tang like you don't like Pac, that's powerful shit. Like to me now,
It's
like,
not that I didn't, and
you didn't value it. Yeah.
Really understand it.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you. I don't know.
I get it. I understand.
I just didn't get get what they was talking about. I couldn't make sense of it.
I never understood that until you said that right now.
Yeah.
I get it. I was like, all
But
right, I can feel
going
that.
back listening to it, I appreciate them and I do dig. Yeah, I ain't gonna act like I'm a woo head like y'all, but I do.
And
like it. That shit bang.
That last joint was produced by Mathematics. That's probably why it banged and shit. Because the RZA wasn't on this shit.
And
I think
it sound more like
It sound hip hop.
I think they stood around RZA and were like, yo, RZA, it's over, son.
We tired of sounding like a karate movie fam.
Right,
Like,
that
damn.
shit played,
Well,
son.
RZA is capable of making some whack shit too.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna end it off with the last joint.
More than
this is
capable.
this is Chrome by Rhapsody.
Hey,
Take all the chick.
you know what I'm saying?
You gon' make a nigga pull up on. You gon' make my niggas pull up on. You gon' make my niggas pull up on. Boys on the block, told boys on the spot. You got a shot, youngin', you ain't gotta get shot. Dangerous to measure a man by the size of his cock. Told to measure a king by the size of his flock. Who your leader? Where y'all going? My army big enough to carry your bow and ride off to the locks. Hair braided, twisted wind blowing through my knots. 9th G Jones, crisis amp, cash nuts. Mama got soul food cooking in the pot. You in a grave situation, you should look into a plot. Dirt on my name, boy, I'm way too smart. Chest full of pride, don't mean none without her. One life to live, so you gotta make a mark. Westside told me one thing, don't never rock with marks. I only rock with Mark, that's my little brother. That's the big homie, daddy said always keep a G on. I got the dagger back, that thing still sharp. I really play the game, y'all commentate behind doors. Don't ever say my name, cause it might end yours. I never been lazy, but I seen a plenty forest. Whitaker, the wit of her. Good lord, ain't got keys like Cali, but I still open doors. A few in my crew flew the coop. The day I fly the Cooper, probably get whoop whoop. Speeding through the laney, what we call high schooling. Painted like Delaney, we see in color too. Synesthetic, no everybody won't get it. I'm patient though, no one day they regret it when I pull up in the coupe. When the chrome coming, it's coming in June. When the chrome coming, it's coming in June. And now they like ooh. When I pull up in the coupe. When the chrome coming, it's coming in June. When the chrome coming, it's coming in June. Ooh, pull up on. Nah, hold, pull back. Don't show all your cars, they ain't worth that.
That's good for this nigga.
Yeah.
That's good for oh, here we go.
Trips around the world with homies, we all fly.
I like it, but
Everything
it's
that
kinda
they
boring
say
to me.
ain't gospel, ain't lie.
Just a little bit.
Boys always talk, don't cry, but need to
I mean, she got bars, but you know, I'm like,
That's all right. That's all right.
it's all right. Yeah.
I like this joint. Hey, I listened to this album all this past weekend. It just dropped Friday. To me, it's one of the best albums that came out this year.
Word.
Like all together, this is one of the best albums. Not female albums or MCs.
Album.
Nothing. This is one of the best albums that came out this year to me.
On that, I'm gonna listen to it. Just on that.
You should listen to it. And I'm gonna give Ninth Wonder props because I'm always killing Ninth Wonder about his music.
That was a Ninth Wonder beat.
Can you tell?
Listen, Ninth Wonder snapped on this album. Dog Beats is bananas on this album, and y'all know that I don't fuck with dude in his beats because they be sounding the same. Ninth Wonder snapped on this album.
I would not have thought that was the Ninth Wonder beat.
Ninth Wonder snapped on this album. When you hear some of the shit, you're gonna be like, damn, he did that? Because I went and had to look to see who produced it, and I'm like, well, damn, he did that. Like, so it's pretty dope to me. I mean, check it out. I mean, I know some people ain't a fan of, it might be women rapping the song, but I'm gonna just say this. She talking about a wide gamut of shit, and it ain't just shit that women can relate to. Like, she just talking about a bunch of shit. Fresh.
I like it. I think I totally agree with you. I think it's probably one of the best albums that has dropped so far this year, from front to back. And like you said, it's not like it's a female MC album. And in my opinion, it's probably the best album from a female MC. And I know it's a different types of album. It's a different type of album, but it's the best album a female MC has put out since L Boogie to me. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Hey, okay.
I love this.
Don't pat him on the back.
I didn't listen to what.
Okay, little fella.
What album would you say
for what?
Like, just if you like, cause you was like, well, nah, you don't kind of agree with that, but like, what other female MCs album?
I don't know. Hold up. I don't agree with what.
Or you didn't agree with what he was just saying?
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, a lot of times I get criticized for saying a lot of females is garbage.
Okay.
And I think what he's saying, by saying this the best album that's been out, it really ain't that big group of work of female artists.
Well, no, it's not a lot of females
so
that
when
release
I say,
whole album.
Right, when I say a lot of females is just whack, then I'll get
Bro,
called
you didn't
a
say
hater.
female. You said album.
Yeah,
Period.
see, that's and
he said female. He says album.
I said the best female album.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure people understand.
But I did say this is just one of the better albums, best album. Period.
I compare this year. Like I could, if I'm talking albums, I'm talking her album. I'm talking Kendrick. I'm talking all the people that's in drop albums. It don't matter what they is. This one of the best albums I done heard this year.
Wow. Okay.
And that's no bullshit. And like I said, y'all know I'm critical of Ninth Wonder. I feel like apologize to that nigga because I ain't never heard the nigga come with this type of music before. Like I was shocked, nigga.
You can just tell they concentrated.
He tried hard as a
she
bitch.
said she was making his album for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because like I said, she been on all kind of shows.
They
this
stopped
past
in the
weekend.
middle and she dropped the mixtape. And then they went back to doing the album. Like they took their time with this shit. But you want to know something? It takes me back to, you know how we was talking about how cats would just throw an album together and then put it out? I swear, dude, quality music come when you take your time and do that shit. Mm-hmm. When you go back, you listen to it and be like, man, let me go back and change this. Down there, every song got another beat that come in or something. They ain't just throwing this shit together. They thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? If you follow that formula, you think about how the platform now is just internet, where whenever you record something, you can just release it like that.
Right.
So in the midst of you putting together your best work, you can throw bullshit out there just to keep the crowd like, hey, she's still putting out little mixtapes.
But that ain't what people do. People put out they shit, everything that
and make it seem like that's the greatest shit.
And that's
right.
The bullshit.
The way if she did it this way, that's a great way to use the platform because you always got somebody listening. You always got somebody listening to your shit, checking for you. You ain't never out of the memory of them. You remember that, like the Cool Kids. Cool Kids ain't dropped shit. In how long?
Right.
They brought some shit out. You're like, damn, I can't remember how these niggas used to rhyme. Like I heard this shit, I don't even remember what they sound like before.
They ain't sound like that.
I know they didn't sound like that, but anyway.
If you watch Joe Budden's show on Complex, what's the name of the shit? Everyday Struggle. He was on there just tripping. Like, dude, I had no idea. He was like, man, I went to listen to this album over the weekend. I had no idea what I was getting into. He was like, man, after that, he was like, psh. He was blown away. Like, he didn't have no idea what he was about to listen to. I felt exactly like, dude. I was like, I'm going to listen to it. You can actually see it. I was in SS, like, yeah, it's been a lot of hype about it. I'm like, I'm going to listen to it. And I listened to the shit and was like, damn, this shit cold.
Well, now that you said that shit, now you put some hype to it and put some expectations to it for me now. So now I'm afraid to listen to it and shit.
Man,
it's
cold.
It ain't as cold as he said it was going to be kind of
Look
thing.
At dog.
It's cold.
I would hate to say, I ain't going to say that now that I said it. But,
nah, go listen to it, man.
I'm
if you don't feel it,
but actually listen to it. Don't listen to it like, she feel bored.
No, yeah, you're right. Because I'll lay down and listen to some shit like 3 or 4 times while I'm just chilling doing some shit. And give my real opinion and shit.
You know, Fresh is the best example of this because fam will go and listen to an album and be like, man, this shit is trash on Facebook. And then he'll come back 12 hours later, hey, dog, my bad, I'm tripping. This shit cold. This shit cold.
Guilty as charged.
He done did it so many times when he first snapped, I'll be like, hey, just wait till tomorrow.
Hey, we said that shit about 444. Like, this shit boring as hell.
No, I was like,
I said the same shit.
I was like, wait till these niggas listen tomorrow. Then this nigga came back, hey, this shit cold. I'm like, dog, get out of here, nigga.
On the real, it's to me.
You gotta let it
that
breathe.
And Dave East had a super nice album.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else.
K-Dot.
K-Dot was all
and
right.
This, I can't think of no other album that dropped.
And even with K-Dot, to me, that wasn't his best album. It might have been his most important album, but it wasn't his best.
Hey, you know what? I mean, cats don't hear, but man, Meek Mill album ain't that bad.
Rick Ross album, right?
Rick Ross album is up there too. Honestly,
Meek Mill album was nice.
Meek Mill had me going for like 4 or 5 songs. After that, I was like, all right,
done.
You just get a little tired.
I
of
get
that
tired of
yelling.
hearing Dog's voice. Like, I mean, he snapped the first few songs. I was like, this nigga got some shit to say. Then I was like, all right, I don't want to hear no more.
I don't want to hear this nigga yelling.
He got something to say, but fuck him.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
He said
shit.
it all. Shit, fuck that.
Hey, man.
But yeah, man.
Well, that was the Fresh Desk, y'all. We gave y'all something to listen to, something to debate
Check that
about.
Rhapsody out.
Check that Rhapsody, the new Wu-Tang. Shout out to Redman for finally getting inducted to the Wu-Tang and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he been a member. Technically, they had to vote on it and shit.
Maybe they took out a You Got It.
Static Selector.
Right.
Killer Priest.
Nigga took Capadonna spot.
Take Killer Priest.
Just don't
Or
fuck with that
take
cool
Master
kid
Chill Out.
shit.
My God.
Hey, they sat around like, hey, since Winter War, son, you ain't said shit.
Shaheem still in
The Rugged Child,
Right.
nigga.
You said Shaheen. He a Wu affiliate, ain't
Let's
he?
route this up, Shane.
Hey, on the behalf of the Grown Ass Man Experience, I am Tommy Styles.
Cause I'm styling. Oh, you mad cause I'm styling?
I'm not styling no more. I was whispering that shit. El Akbar Supreme, the 1%er.
Hey, peace out, world. Hey, real quick, just shout out to Party D, Darnell McLeod, if y'all know him. Him and his brother Deshaun, their mom passed away, man. Prayers to y'all family as well.
Yeah.
All right.
That's rare, nigga. Woo! Ric Flair, nigga. Woo! The power's in my head, nigga.
That nigga Fat Boy Fresh.
From fresh.
Dressed like $1,000,000, still on the body shoes and the fly pants on.
And King Cocaine.
Nigga alert.
100% pure, nigga.
So I'm just gonna let Homer Blow know we went 15 minutes over, so just be aware and shit. And we got 2 dates coming up: September 29th, Can Beats Art Space grand opening. October 27th, we got the Hip Hop Halloween Point on South Barclay. Mark your calendars.